Right, well, while you're doing that. So we've got a copy, my old copy as a child, of the Warlock of Firetop Mountain. A fighting fantasy Jackson and Livingstone classic. We've threatened to do this for a number of years. It's seen better days. I've got a few pages that have started to fall out, so hopefully it will be alright. So it is our intention to do a playthrough and see what happens. So I will be playing the role of the narrator, and Mr. England there will be the our protagonist, our character who's going to take us through. And let's see how we get on. Let's see how we get on. But the first thing we need to do is get your character rolled up.
We do.
There's a couple of pages getting us started. So, we've got 2 viewers. Would you believe?
No way.
Yeah, it's probably just me and you.
True story.
Watching ourselves. Let's have a look. No, Mr. Dickerson's here. Hello, Alex. Alex, do us a favour. Say hello in the chat, because Twitch has been a bit... Oh. Ingledoo!
No way.
Yeah. Chat's working. There you go. So, yeah, we need to get your character rolled up. So, are you ready? I'll start reading now. I'm going to put on my fireside reading voice.
Okay.
Before embarking on your adventure, you must first determine your own strengths and weaknesses. You have in your possession a sword and a shield, together with a rucksack containing provisions such as food and drink for the trip. Oh, Ingledoo says it's buggy. How buggy is it, mate?
No way.
Yeah. Chat's working. There you go.
It's also way behind us.
Maybe it was just loading up. Let's continue on and see.
We're just going to go head down, plough on through. You have been preparing for your quest by training yourself in sword play.
Nah.
He's an expert swordsman, is Andy there.
I practice every day.
And exercising vigorously to build up your stamina. Yeah. Yes, he does. To see how effective your preparations have been, you must use the dice to determine your initial skill and stamina scores.
Okay.
You are advised to either record your scores on the adventure sheet or make photocopies for use in future adventures. So you've got I've sent you the sheet, haven't I?
You have indeed. I've got it in front of me here.
Excellent. Okay, so it says here the 3 stats are skill, stamina, and luck. So we're going to do skill first, and it says roll 1 die.
1.
Yep. Add 6 to this number and enter the total in the skill box.
3.
3. That's 9 on the skill.
It's not a bad skill.
That's all right, yeah. Stamina next. Same. It says roll both dice and add 12 to the number.
Come on. 5.
Oh dear.
17.
17. Good maths. Good maths there. Well done. Well done.
Too bad. Thank you.
And then onto the luck box. It's a single die and add 6 for the luck.
5.
Well, that's good. That's a good score. It says here that your skill, stamina, and luck scores change constantly during the adventure.
Right.
You must keep an accurate record of these scores, and for this reason, you are advised to either write small in the boxes, or keep it. Should have maybe mentioned that a minute ago.
Yeah, I should have maybe mentioned that before we did that.
Well, it's not my fault. They've written it in. I can't be held accountable for the order in which they're given the instructions.
If game from after. It's a Dungeons and Dragons ride.
It says never rub out your initial scores.
I will not rub out anything whilst we're recording.
Absolutely, please don't. Although it might help our viewer count. Can you put a bikini on and get in a hot tub, please?
We can rate her later.
I hear that's the way to success.
Get this Twitch working because it's been a bit buggy. I was trying to get onto it on my phone and noticed that the few channels that were running, one was a girl in a bikini in a hot tub with 5,000 people watching her. Can't imagine what they're doing.
So we'll all just hang tight, and Andy will go and get a bikini on for us to bring in some more viewers.
May not help. May not help.
Oh, you saw yourself too short. I've lost track where I'm up to here. Okay, yeah, you may be awarded additional skill, stamina, and luck points. These totals may never exceed your initial score,
Okie doke.
except on very rare occasions when you will be instructed on the particular page. You got that?
I've got that.
Your skill score reflects your swordsmanship and general fighting expertise. The higher, the better.
Okay. That's right. 9 out of, what would it have been? 12? That's not too bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good, yeah. Stamina reflects your general constitution, your will to survive, your determination, and your overall fitness. The higher your stamina, the longer you will be able to survive.
Okay. Well, 17. Again, 17 out of 24.
Pretty good. Decent, yeah. Decent. And your luck score indicates how naturally lucky you are.
Well, I'm obviously very lucky.
Luck and magic are facts of life in the fantasy kingdom that you are about to explore. Asking their opinion of current events. You want to ask us our opinion of current events or the bikini hot tub, babe? He'll catch up. We're very laggy.
Okay.
Right. You will often come across pages in the book which instruct you to fight a creature of some sort. An option to flee may be given, but if not, or you choose to attack the creature anyway, you must resolve the battle as described. First, record the creature's skill and stamina scores in your vacant monster encounter box.
I can do that.
Cool. The scores will be given each time you have an encounter. The sequence of combat is then as follows. Roll 2 dice once for the creature. Add its skill score. This total is the creature's attack strength. So I'll do that this side, shall I?
Yeah, go on. That'd be good.
Yeah. Roll the 2 dice once for yourself. Add the number rolled to your current skill score. This is your total attack strength. So basically, I roll 2 dice for the monster. You roll 2 dice for yourself. And then
Add skill.
yeah, and then it's whoever's higher, basically. If the creature's attack strength is higher than yours, it has wounded you. If yours is higher than the creature's, you have wounded it. If attacks are the same, you have avoided each other's blows, and you start again.
Okie doke.
Seems
I take
straightforward enough.
Is a wound equivalent of 1 deduction of stamina?
A deduction of 2 from your stamina.
2.
Check you out, seasoned pro. Have you done one of these before?
I've done many a game of this ilk before.
Absolutely, yeah. And that does not surprise me one bit. You have wounded the creature, subtract 2 points from its stamina score. You may use your luck to do additional damage.
Oh, okay.
Make the appropriate adjustments. Begin the next attack round. Then you just keep going until someone dies, basically.
Okie doke.
On some pages, you may be given the option of running away from a battle should things be going badly for you. However, if you do run away, the creature automatically gets 1 wounding on you. Subtract 2 stamina points as you flee. Such is the price of cowardice. You won't be running from any creatures anyway, will you?
I don't need to run from no one.
No, you'll be taking them on. You may use luck on this wound. Fighting more than one creature. If you come across more than one creature in a particular encounter, the instructions on the page will tell you how to handle the battle. Okay, so we'll deal with that when we get to it. Various times during your adventure, either in battles or when you come across situations in which you could either be lucky or unlucky, you may call on your luck to make the outcome more favourable. But beware!
Bum, bum, bum.
Using luck is a risky business. If you are unlucky, the results could be disastrous.
Okay.
Procedure for using your luck is as follows. Roll 2 dice. If the number rolled is equal to or less than your luck score, you have been lucky and the result goes in your favour.
Okay, fair play. That's good for me.
Yeah, if it's higher than your current luck score, you have been unlucky and you will be penalised. This procedure is known as testing your luck.
Fair play.
Yep.
I got that.
Very, very comprehensive. You must subtract 1 point from your current luck score. All right. So the more you use your luck, your luck stat will go down. To use your luck in battles, you can use your luck if you've just wounded a creature. And you can add an extra 2 points off the creature's stamina score by getting lucky. However, if you are unlucky, if you fail the test your luck roll, the creature will restore a point. Whoa! Okay. So it's risk versus reward, isn't it? Because you could take 2 off, but you could give them 1 back up. If the creature's wounded you, you can test your luck to minimise your wound. Same again. If you're lucky, you restore a point. If you're unlucky, they'll do an extra point.
Right.
Remember that you must subtract 1 point from your own luck score. There you go. And then skill, stamina, and luck can be restored. You may be instructed to increase or decrease your skill score. You may find a magic weapon. Although you can't claim 2 bonuses for carrying 2 magic weapons.
Right.
Or you can drink a potion of skill, which will restore you to your initial level.
Okay.
All right.
Layers upon layers.
Yeah. Stamina. You've got enough provisions for 10 meals, so put 10 dinners in your sack.
All right. That's what I need. I've got a sword, a shield as well, haven't I?
Yes.
Sword, shield.
Did it say sword and shield or leather armor or something? No, sword and shield. You're right.
10 dinners.
Yeah. You may rest and eat only when allowed by the instructions on the page, and you may only eat 1 meal at a time. Eating a meal restores 4 stamina points. So deduct 4 from your add 4 to your stamina, but deduct 1 from your provisions.
Right.
Blah 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 blah. That's all blah 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 type stuff. Sword. Oh, you're dressed. Yeah, you are dressed in leather armor. I have recalled that correctly from back in the day.
Leathers.
Get your leathers on, absolutely. You've also got a lantern.
I've got a lantern.
Yep. And at this point, before you start, you may take 1 bottle of magical potion. You can have a choice of skill, strength, or fortune.
Let's go for skill.
Skill, okay.
So that goes in my potions bit. Skill, potion.
You don't have to wait for the book to tell you. You can take a potion at any time.
Cool.
And each bottle contains enough for 2 measures.
Oh.
It said, what did they do? It said on the page before, didn't it? I'm sure it said it here.
Nah, skill, mate.
Drinking a potion restores it to its initial level.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Dang, says Ingledo. What about the potions? That's handy, isn't it?
Yeah, he wanted me to take fortune.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. To be fair, it was actually a good shout here. And what I'm going to change to fortune. No, I know what they do.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. And then the last little intro page before we get into the main story says there is one true way through the Warlock's dungeon, and it will take you several attempts to find it. All right. Well, let's see how we do. We might have several streams worth out of this. It does say make notes and draw a map as you explore. This map will be invaluable in future adventures and enable you to progress rapidly through the unexplored sections.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you're quite a good artist. You could throw a map together, couldn't you?
Yeah. I'll have a go.
Not all rooms contain treasure. Many merely contain traps and creatures which you will no doubt fall foul of. Bum, bum, bum. There are many wild goose chase passages, and whilst you may indeed progress through the dungeon, you will not take the Warlock's treasure unless you have picked up certain specific items along the way.
Dear.
Several keys will be found in dungeon rooms. Only by arriving at the Warlock's treasure with the correct key to open his chest will you get to his treasure. You can expect many frustrations in Firetop Mountain.
Looking forward to it.
The one true way to involve a minimum of risk to any players, no matter how weak on initial dice rolls, should be able to blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's all blah, blah, blah. May the luck of the gods go with you on the adventure ahead.
Thank you.
Right, are you ready?
I'm just getting me my map drawing skills ready.
Good, good. Let me have a quick sip of my wine. Mike's with us. So, Ingledew, how are we still a bit buggy? Is Twitch still managing to hold up?
My entrance to the...
Alex is watching, but he's not commenting. Al, say hello.
Oh, yeah.
Right then. Rumours. Only a foolhardy adventurer would embark upon such a perilous quest without first finding out as much as possible about the mountain and its treasures. Before your arrival at the foot of Firetop Mountain, you spent several days with the townsfolk of the local village, some 2 days' journey away from the base. All right, Ingledew says we're good. Okay, Brill. Twitch is solid. Being a likeable sort of character, you found it easy to get on with the local peasants.
Hello, peasants.
You endear yourself so well to the locals.
I do.
Although they told many stories about the mysterious Warlock Sanctuary, you could not feel sure at all, or indeed any of these were based in fact. The villagers had seen many adventurers pass through on their way to the mountain, but very few ever returned. Ooh. The journey ahead was extremely dangerous, that you knew for sure. Of those who returned to the village, none contemplated going back to Firetop Mountain. Wait, what? Oh, very few ever returned. I thought that was a bit... There seemed to be some truth in the rumour that the Warlock's treasure was stored in a magnificent chest with 2 locks, and the keys to these locks were guarded by various creatures within the dungeons. Right, that means you need 2 keys then.
On chest. Little nugget of info there for our adventure.
Yeah, lock that one away. Tish.
Although no one's ever found the chest, so I don't know how they knew that.
Yeah. The Warlock himself was a sorcerer of great power. Some described him as old, others as young. Some said his power came from an enchanted deck of cards, other from the silky black gloves that he wore. Oh, there's a bit more info there. A few more clues.
Silky black gloves.
You've got a pair of silky black gloves, haven't you?
Goes up to my elbow.
Yeah, absolutely. It's with that evening gown that you got yourself. Yeah,
it's a beautiful thing. I'll be looking out for those silky black gloves in the ensuing dungeon in the mountain. Yeah,
I mean, whether they're the source of the Warlock's power or not, I think they'd be a good pickup for you.
Yeah.
The entrance to the mountain was guarded by a pack of warty-faced goblins.
Ew.
Stupid creatures fond of their food and drink. Towards the inner chambers, the creatures become more fearsome. To reach the inner chambers, you will have to cross a river. The ferry service was regular, but the ferryman enjoyed a good barter, so you should save a gold piece for the trip. Have you got any gold? It didn't say you had any gold, did it?
No, you've not told me I've got any gold.
I better check that in a minute. The locals also encourage you to keep a good map of your wanderings, for without a map you will end up hopelessly lost within the mountain. That's the second time it's advised you to make a map.
Got my map.
Obsessed with maps.
Map book ready.
When it finally came to your day of leaving, the whole village turned out to wish you a safe journey.
See you guys.
That's nice, isn't it? Tears came to the eyes of many of the women. Young and old alike.
And men.
You couldn't help wondering whether they were tears of sorrow. Shed by eyes which figured they would never see you alive again. Let me just check this gold thing. I can't see anything here that says you should start with a piece of gold. Just says you with the bare minimum. Maybe you get some gold somewhere.
Yeah, in the mountain.
Oh, here you go. Well, there's the entrance to the mountain there. Lovely little illustration.
Oh, lovely.
Yep. And it says, the steep face in front of you looks to have been savaged by the claws of some gargantuan beast. Otherwise known as
the village or the women.
Yeah, about to say. I mean, that's sounds like my mother-in-law.
No.
Put up, Tish. One for the dads. One for the dads. Right, here we go then. Chapter 1. Oh, these pages are falling out. Are you set then? Are you set for your adventure?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. At last, your 2-day hike is over. You unsheath your sword, lay it on the ground, and sigh with relief as you lower yourself down onto the mossy rocks to sit for a moment's rest. Excellent. You stretch, rub your eyes, and take a look at Firetop Mountain. The very mountain itself looks menacing. The steep face in front of you looks to have been savaged by the claws of some gargantuan beast. Sharp, rocky crags jut out at unnatural angles. At the top of the mountain, you can see the eerie red colouring, probably some strange vegetation, which has given the mountain its name.
Strange vegetation.
Perhaps no one will ever know exactly what grows up there, as climbing the peak... Hang on, pardon me. As climbing the peak must surely be impossible. Not for you. Oh, you've not given your character a name.
Oh, have I got to do that?
No, but it'd be nice if you did. Oh yeah, it has got a name box on it, look.
Okay, hey Siri. Give me a name for my adventurer.
There's no one in your contacts matching adventurer.
Right.
Siri's stupid.
That wasn't helpful, was it?
Hey Siri, give me a random name.
In common parlance, randomness is the apparent lack of pattern or predictability in events. Would you like to hear more?
Who's the Prime Minister of Peru? Who's the Prime Minister of Peru?
Paddington.
Siri is like...
She ain't. She's not proving much use, is she?
My,
Chat!
My
Anyway-
name is Francisco Sagasti.
Francisco Sagasti,
True story.
the second.
Alright, the second.
Okay. Where was I up to? Your quest lies ahead of you, Francisco. Across the clearing is a dark cave entrance.
Oh no.
That's what she said. You pick up your sword, get to your feet, and consider what dangers may lie ahead of you. But with determination, you thrust the sword home into its scabbard and approach the cave.
One final.
Yeah, that's it. Have a look over your shoulder, see if the villagers are... Oh, you're a day away. You're 2 days away from the village
Days
now.
away from there.
Yeah.
Bit of swords play before entering.
You peer into the gloom to see dark, slimy walls with pools of water on the stone floor in front of you. The air is cold and dank. You light your lantern and step warily into the blackness. Cobwebs brush your face and you hear the scurrying of tiny feet.
Babies.
Is that making scurrying noise?
Oh, it is a bit.
You set off into the cave. After a few yards, you arrive at a junction. Will you turn west or east? Would you like to know the page numbers? I don't know if this has any bearing, but west is 71 and east is 278.
I've just put in a never eat shredded wheat on my map.
Oh, that's this guy's a pro, folks. Map making pro.
That was the rule, isn't it? If you keep left, you finally get out of a maze. So let's go west.
West. Okay, turn into 71. Here we go. 71.
You drop down a hole. Start again.
There is a right-hand turn to the north in the passage. Cautiously, you approach a sentry post on the corner, and as you look in, you can see a strange goblin-like creature in leather armour asleep at his post. You try to tiptoe past him. Test your luck.
Okay, 2d6.
2d6.
11 or under.
Got to be under, yeah.
6.
6. Okay. You are lucky. He does not wake up and remains snoring loudly. Turn to 301. It's not like going further back in the book. That's not like a... It doesn't mean you're getting closer to the end, does it, particularly?
No.
No.
It's just random, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, 301. To your left, on the west face of the passage, there is a rough-cut wooden door. You listen at the door and can hear a rasping sound, which may be some kind of creature snoring. There you go. Do you want to open the door? Or do you wish to press northwards?
Let's go and have a look.
Go and have a look. Turn to 82. Let's see what we got. 82. The door opens to reveal a small, smelly room. In the centre of the room is a rickety wooden table on which stands a lit candle. Underneath the table is a small wooden box. Asleep on a straw mattress in the far corner of the room is a short, stocky creature with an ugly, warty face. There's my mother-in-law again. The same sort of creature that you found asleep at the sentry post. He must be the guard for the night watch. You may either return to the corridor and press on northwards, or creep into the room to try and take the box without waking the creature.
I'd like to take the box, please. What's
Take
in
the box.
Open
Okay.
the box, take the money.
Test your luck.
I don't have to deduct one from my luck, do I, for doing these tests? It's only if I use luck.
Yeah.
Good.
Sure, why not?
I've got 8.
You are lucky. You do not wake up the goblin. Okay, 147. Oh man, you're too lucky. We need to get a rook on.
Hey, I got 11 out of 12 for luck. I'll use it before it starts disappearing.
That's yeah. I should check that, whether you should be deducting it every time the book makes you use it. Okay, you leave the room and open the box in the passage. Inside, you find a single piece of gold and a small mouse. You keep the coin and release the mouse, which scurries off down the passageway. Gain 2 luck points. But you can't exceed your thingy, can you? So you must have had to have been deducting them.
What's that? Every time we've had 2 luck tests in the first 10 seconds.
I know. Yeah, but it's give you 2 back, isn't it? Let me check in the bit of the book that fell out about luck. Oh no, yeah. Each time you must subtract 1, and it says in battles or when you come across situations which you're instructed to do so. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you've lost 2, but you've just gained the 2 back, haven't you? Yeah. Okay. Gain 2 luck and turn to page 208.
Got my bit of gold.
Yeah, that's good. That's good, yeah. For your ferryman, yeah. Further up the passage along the west wall, you see another door. You listen at it, but hear nothing. If you want to try and open the door, turn to 397. If you want to continue northwards, turn to 363.
I think I'm opening this door as well.
Eyes. Who doesn't? Who doesn't open the door?
Yeah, why would I not want to open the door?
You know what I mean? In what instance does someone read that bit and go, no, I'll just keep pressing northwards? You know what I mean? Well, unless I suppose you've played it already and you've gone through the door and got viciously murdered by something, which we can't rule out at this point.
No.
Right, so you're 397. You're going through the door. Right at the back of the book, this. 395, 397. The door opens to reveal a small room with a stone floor and dirty walls. There is a stale smell in the air.
Uh-oh.
In the centre of the room is a makeshift wooden table on which is standing a lit candle. Under the table is a small box. In the far corner of the room is a straw mattress. You may either open the box or leave the room.
Open the box.
Open the box. Takes me back to 240. The box is light, but something rattles within.
Uh-oh.
You open the lid and a small snake darts out to bite your wrist. You must fight the snake. Right, okay. Snake is skill 5, stamina 2.
Oh, okay.
Right, so I've got to roll 2 now, haven't I?
Yeah. I've got 4 points more skill than a snake. It's a little bit worrying.
Yeah. So what am I adding this to? Skill, aren't I? For the total. I've just rolled a total of 5 plus the skill 10. I've got
a 11 plus 9. I'm on 20.
All right. Well, that snake's definitely been fucked up by the mighty Francisco. So 2 points from its stamina score. That kills the snake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take that, snake.
Right. I ain't going in that room next time.
No.
Unless the snake turns into gold or something.
No, nothing happens. It just says you've just got to kill the snake.
Oh.
Just incidentally, I don't know if anyone... I know you've got yours as well, Andy. We're using our patented Ministry of Dice D6s today.
We are indeed. Let me...
Which colours have you got? You got the black and the green.
Black and the green.
I'll use the white and purple then. There you go.
Exclusive.
Yes, very exclusive. Limited edition. There's not many of them out and around. Right, turn to page 145. 145. Here we go. The box has fallen onto the ground during your fight with the snake, and out of it has fallen a bronze-coloured key with the number 99 carved into it. Oh, Mike says he's got a grey limited edition D6.
Good work.
Yeah. It's a lovely red wine, that. You may take this key with you and leave the room and add a luck point.
Hey.
But you're already at full luck, aren't you?
I am.
So that's no good, is it?
Doesn't matter now.
Is it? The book is assuming that you had to use a luck point, presumably, to kill the snake, but not Francisco here.
No, don't need no.
Francisco don't need
Don't
no luck
need
to
no
defeat
luck.
a snake. Yeah. Right. So have you noted down your key?
Oh no, let's put that in my.
Bronze key with 99 carved into it.
That's not that. It is. I don't need to put dinners in there. I need to go for bronze key 99. Like the ice cream. Let's rock.
Get a flake with that. What's your flavour of sauce? Your preference in?
What, on an ice cream? Strawberry.
You're a strawberry. I'm a raspberry kind of guy. Yeah.
Oh, different.
Further up the passage on the west wall, you see another similar door.
Another one on the west wall. Crikey, Riley. It's like a little line of doors.
You listen at the door and grimace to hear the worst singing you have ever heard in your life. Hang on. Oh, your microphone's
Beautiful.
too noisy. Yeah.
You could play that.
The mod choir.
Yeah. It's Christmas time.
Obviously not Mike's bit though. Mike's
No,
bit was
definitely
angelic.
not Mike's bit.
Do you want to go into the room to investigate this hideous din, or walk on up the passageway continuing north?
I'm going in.
He's going in. 370 for this one.
Hello, everybody.
370. The door opens to reveal a small room. The room is dirty and unkempt. Like me. A straw mattress lies in one of the corners.
There's a
Like my
table in
hair.
the middle with a candle on it.
In the centre of the room is a wooden table upon which a candle burns, lighting the room in its flickering flames. There was a little bit of elaboration that time around. Guess what's under the table, man?
A wooden box.
A small box.
Wow.
But seated around the table are two small creatures with warty skin, dressed in leather armour. They are drinking some sort of grog, and by the way they stagger to their feet on your arrival, you assume they are very, very, very drunk.
There.
You may either draw your sword and leap forward, or slam the door quickly and leg it up the passage. I phrased it that way.
I'm going to draw my sword.
Draw his sword. Turn to 116. Right, we're into a rook. We got us a rumble with two warty-faced goblins. Here we go. Two drunken orcs. Sorry, not goblins, orcs. You now face are obviously startled at your entrance, and as quickly as they are able, they fumble around for their weapons. You must attack each one in turn.
Okay.
Their drunkenness allows you to add 1 point to your dice roll when rolling to work out your attack strength during each attack round. The first orc has skill 5, stamina 4.
Okay. Let's get it on.
Right, here we go. I've rolled 7
I got
Plus-
4.
plus the 5. We've got so this orc is attacking you for 12.
Okay, so I've got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
14. Okay, that takes 2 off him. He's not dead though. He's got a stamina of 4.
So you roll again.
Yeah, roll again. Oh, 9. 6 and a 3.
So I've got 4 plus 1 is 5 plus 9 is 14 again.
Oh, 14. 9. Oh, it's a draw. 14.
Oh, go again.
There we
Come
go.
on. Come on, dice.
Oh,
Give me a
I
big
should have done. Should have like put a camera on the dice rolls or something.
4 again.
I've rolled a 5
So
and a
5,
2.
14.
10, 12.
Bomb.
You've slaughtered the first orc. On to the second orc. He's got a little bit more stamina. This guy. He's got 5.
He's got 5.
Yeah, he
Is he-
needs 3 good hits on him.
So it's 5 and 5.
Yes.
Right, let's go.
Here we go.
Oh, cocked.
I've just rolled a 6 and a 3. 9 again.
5, 6, 7, 8 plus 9, 17 plus 1, 18.
All right, 14. He takes the thump. That's my orc injury sound. Oh, I just rolled
10.
double ones. Snake eyes.
Yeah, I've got 10, so that's 19, 20.
20. All right, last roll then. I'm dead if you hit me this time. I'm on 1 stamina. I've rolled 7.
19.
Oof, all right,
Gosh.
that's pretty conclusive. All right, hang on. There you go. That was my dying orc.
Nice.
Thank you, mate. Yeah. If you win the battle, turn to 378. Okay. You have won the battle. Right. You wipe your bloodied sword on the mattress. That's something about that made me laugh. The green blood leaves a slimy stain on the straw. Stepping over the bodies towards the table, you flinch at the foul stench of the creatures.
Ew.
You pick up the box from under the table and examine it. It is a small wooden box with crude hinges. The name Farigo di Maggio is inscribed on a brass nameplate on its lid. If you wish to open the box, turn to 296. If you decide to leave it behind, turn to 42.
Open the box.
Yeah,
Why
I mean,
not
what?
kill orcs
I
to
know.
not open a box?
It's like who would ever go? Nah, I'll leave it, thanks. Although there was a snake in the last one, so you know.
Yeah, there's also a key with 99 written on it.
That's
The
true.
ice cream key.
296. All right, here we go. This is quite a long section. This.
Oh Christ.
The box contains a small leather-bound book entitled "The Making and Casting of Dragonfire." You open the pages and begin to read. Fortunately, it is written in your own language, and so was probably not understood by the orcs. Otherwise, this treasure would certainly not have been as loosely guarded as it was. The book is written in tiny handwriting by Farrago DiMaggio. In it, he tells the story of his life's work, the creation of the Dragonfire spell, with which to fight evil dragons. I feel like this is going to be relevant somehow.
It is.
You read how, in his last years, Farrago finally perfected his spell, but by then was too old to make use of it. He completed his book, locked it in a chest, and hid it in the depths of Firetop Mountain, afraid that it might fall into the wrong hands.
It's not really in the depths, though, is it? It's like
No, a couple of rooms
turn left
in.
round the corner, yeah.
Yeah. Is that what your map... Basically, your map is just a right angle.
Yeah, I turned left, then I turned right.
Yeah. And then
I've
into a
gone-
couple of rooms.
I've gone down 4 rooms. And
About to say, although it's going to take an awful long time if there's that many rooms to investigate as you go along.
isn't it? Farrago.
Okay, the last page of Farrago's book reads, "And so, you who now hold this book, you have my life's work in your hands. The
Important.
power of destruction is yours if you wish it, but do not waste it. Unless you use the spell for the purpose for which it was intended, you shall be consumed by evil itself and die by the fire from your own hands."
Oh, shit. What was the spell for again? It was for...
Dragon fire.
What was it to do?
Fight evil dragons.
Right. That is to fight evil dragons. Dragon fire spell.
Remember, only when the dragon breathes its fire at you should you raise your arms and say, "Ekil Erif, Ikam Erif, Erif DiMaggio."
Right, you're going to have to say that again because I know that's going to come up at some point.
Well, that's not... What if I end up casting Dragonfire?
I'll take that risk.
Okay. Ekil Erif,
Right.
Ikam Erif,
Calm. Erif.
DiMaggio.
DiMaggio. And only after dragon has spat fire at me.
That is correct. You are a very attentive adventurer, my good man.
A little star next to that.
Yeah. Every time I say the word DiMaggio, I think of the baseball player Joe DiMaggio
Yeah.
in what's the song he was in? Mrs. Robinson. Where have you gone, Joe DiMaggio? You know that one?
I do.
Yeah. Right. Okay. You say these words slowly and softly, and suddenly the pages glow and disappear.
What?
So do
Oh,
the
shit.
words on the page of the book.
Did I accidentally do the spell and now I'm evil?
Yeah, you've just flamed the book. You
Oops.
repeat the spell to yourself to memorize it and leave the room. Turn to page 42.
I've got magic.
Strange magic.
How many people
Right.
are watching this?
It looks like we've got 7 viewers right now.
No way.
7 viewers. Would you like to say hello to the viewers before we move on to number 42?
Hello. Hello,
and,
viewers.
And allow me a momentary wine top-up break.
Well, indeed. My name is Francisco Sagisti II, and I am on a journey to get the treasure out of Firetop Mountain. So far, I have turned left. I have gone past a room and into 3 rooms. I have got a spell of Dragonfire, which sounds very cool. I also have a bronze key with the numbers 99 on it. So it's going to open a ice cream van somewhere along the line. I started my adventure in some leather chaps with my sword out. I also have a shield.
You're
I've
still
got
in
10
the leather
pillars.
chaps.
I am. And I've got a bit of gold. So all in all, it's going quite well. Killed a couple of orcs. And a goblin. No, he was sleeping. I left him to sleep. And a snake.
Yeah, there's two goblins that you've snuck past that are behind you. You should be mindful
Yeah,
of that.
I
You
should
be
have
mindful
really-
of that, yeah.
Killed them off.
Stuck one in. Hey, Rob's with us. Hi, Rob.
Yeah. I like to stick it in when they're sleeping.
Yeah, of course, assless.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that when you're in bloody combat with warty orcs and goblins, you don't need to defend your ass.
No, I am the biker from YMCA, strutting my stuff through Firetop Mountain.
Little cap on.
People. Yeah, the little village and a leather waistcoat.
And the aviators.
Yeah.
And the tash.
Let's rock.
Right, well, I've topped my wine up. Thank you very much.
Beautiful. Right.
You eventually arrive at the end of the passage, and you're at a three-way junction.
A three-way. Nice.
Yeah, you may turn to the west or the east.
Oh, that's two-way.
Yeah, that is two-way. I'm sorry, mate. It only gives two options. I can't be
the way I come, I suppose.
Sure.
Well, I'll keep on the thought that turning left, you always get to the end, and we will go west again.
Off to the west. Okay, 257. Here we go. 257. The passageway runs straight for several meters and then ends at a wooden door.
Oh. Okay.
You listen at the door and you hear angry shouting coming from within. There you go.
Wow.
I like to bring it to life. Will you investigate or turn back?
I think we'll investigate. I think we have to, really.
168. Yeah, for sure. Could be an ally. 168. Here we go. You open the door to a large room. A large chair behind a solid-looking table suggests to you that someone or something of rank uses this room. A chest in the centre catches your eye. In the corner of the room stands a man-sized creature with a warty face, standing over a smaller creature of a similar race. With the whip in his hand, the orc chieftain has been beating his servant, who is whimpering beneath him. Will you attack them both? Will you spring at the chieftain in the hope that the servant will aid you? Or will you leave the room and head back for the junction?
Sorry.
Pardon me. please continue.
Yeah, please continue to...
sorry.
Beat your slave.
It's like that Homer moment going back through there.
I think I'm going to attack just the chieftain.
Just the chieftain. I like your thinking, man. I like your thinking.
Save the little guy.
Turn to 65.
I'm sure the little guy's going to try and kill me, but... Wait.
Yeah, you think he might betray you?
I think so.
Okay.
But...
Hi, Al.
A chance. There he is.
Mr. Dickerson's here. As you spring at the chieftain, his servant rises to his feet, picks up a hefty wooden stick, and joins the melee. But to your disappointment, he attacks you! Bastard. Ungrateful wretch. Seeing this, you may escape through the door or continue the fight.
Bring it.
Bring it. Okay, we're doing the fight. 372. Let's do this. Let's
do
this. 370, 372. Okay, the battle commences. Right, the Orc Chieftain's pretty tough. He's got 7 skill and 6 stamina. Okay. The servant less so. He's got 5 skill and 3 stamina. Says fight them one at a time.
Okay, right. Chieftain first then.
All right, here we go. I'm rolling for the Chieftain. I've rolled 5 plus his 7, 12.
Oh, I've got 9, 10, 11, 9, 10, 11, 13.
13, right. He's got stamina 6, so he's down to 4.
Go again.
I've rolled 7 plus the 7, 14.
I rolled 3 plus 9 is 12.
Oh, do you want to try and test your luck?
Nah, it's fine.
No? Right.
So go down to 15.
15.
Next go.
Kill him, Andy. You can do it. Says Al.
5, 6,
Whoa! 8 I've just rolled.
I rolled an 8 as well, plus the 9. That gives me 17.
Right. Yeah, you've got this. That takes me down to 2.
One more nice roll, and he's dead.
Come on, Andy.
That is...
I've rolled 4.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
11 I'm on.
I'm on 18. He's dead.
Killed the chieftain. Right, on to the servant. He's got a stamina of 3.
Right, and he's skill 5, isn't he?
Yes. I've just rolled 6, so 11 on this side.
And 13 here.
Right, okay, that takes me down to 1 stamina. I've just rolled 8 plus the 5, puts me at 13.
I am on 16.
Nice. 2 well
Dead.
slaughtered, expertly dealt with. Naughty orcs.
Smash to the bosh.
Although that servant, I mean, what's that all about?
I know, right? Knob.
I know. You're getting whipped within an inch of your life. Maybe it was a thing, though, you know what I mean? We've misjudged the whipping. Like
True story.
Like we've
It's
made
not-
an assumption here that...
Yeah. Let's not assume. Maybe they were enjoying it.
Yeah,
But
we've judged it by our own standards.
I thought it was worth a doofer because he might have given me something extra special.
Well, yeah, for sure.
Right.
I'm getting you- What's what you got there? Got a beer?
Just a,
Oh, a Sprite. From your special shop.
from a special tuck shop by me.
Yeah. Okay, if you defeat them both, turn to 21. Well done. Expert combat.
Oh my, indeed.
11, 12. Oh my. Right, number 21. The green blood of the dead orcs smells foul as it seeps
Ew.
from their bodies. You step around the corpses and investigate the chest. It is a sturdy affair made of a strong oak and iron, and it is firmly locked. You may try to smash the lock with your sword, or leave it alone and go through the open door.
Let's have a go at smashing the lock.
I mean, about to say, yeah, you got to have a try, haven't you? 339 then. Let's go to 339. The lock was obviously inadequate. It flies off and lands on the floor several meters away. You lift up the heavy lid and your eyes widen as you see the gold sheen coming from within.
Woohoo!
A fair number of gold pieces are inside. In one corner lies a small black bottle with a tight glass stopper containing a liquid of some kind. Also in the chest is a silky black glove.
Oh, I want one
Oh.
of them. I need one of them.
Yeah. Well, you might do. We don't know if the silky black gloves are, but it's worth taking.
Regardless, I want one. I want
Absolutely. Two, sure, yeah. You can't. Well, maybe you could, like Lady Gaga style, just do one arm and not the other. Yeah. As you are admiring the treasure, you hear a soft click and a wince of pain as a small dart shoots into your stomach.
Ow.
Roll 1 die and subtract this number of points from your stamina to determine the effects of the poison.
Ow, right. So I roll a dice, cocked to try again. 2.
2.
So I get that stamina, so that puts me on 13.
Yeah, and then it says turn to 201. So that'll tell us what the poison does to you, I suppose.
I want to know what this bottle of stuff is and the gold that I've got.
Well, hopefully it's the antidote.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
One would hope. Okay, you sink to the floor. You pull the dart out and decide to bandage the wound. This gives some relief, but you still feel weak.
Oh, I feel weak.
You decide to take it easy and examine the contents of the chest, but if you wish, you may eat some provisions here.
I will eat some provisions here as well. So provisions goes down to 9, but my stamina goes back up to 17.
There we go. Okay. There are 25 gold pieces,
Ooh, 25. That puts my total up to 26.
and the label on the bottle shows it to be a potion of invisibility, good for 1 dose.
1 times invisibility potion.
I don't know if giving you an invisibility potion is the best of ideas, really. A bit sneaky with that dart, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll go back and watch them whipping each other whilst I'm invisible.
The glove is a mystery.
No, it's
You may
not.
put-
We had the stories about it at the start.
Yeah,
about
the glove may be the source of his power, absolutely, yeah. You may put any or all of these into your haversack and leave the room. Well, you're going to take the lot, aren't you, obviously?
Yeah, why would I not take it all?
I
I'm
mean,
taking it
again,
all.
when someone was doing this, who went, oh, do you know what, I'm only going to take 10 of the gold pieces. Potion of invisibility, that's not going to be useful. I'm not going to bother with that. Right, on to 293 then.
Take it. I'll go back down the corridor the other way.
Possibly, yeah. Let's have a look. You're back at the junction in the passage and walk straight on eastwards. Turn to 113. What? It made me turn...
Just for 2 lines.
Yeah. That's cheeky, innit? It's to make us
use
feel
that
like
again.
we're more out of the book, innit?
I reckon it's you can either use it again somewhere up further down the line.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. You arrive at another junction in the passage. You may either go northwards or continue eastwards.
Oh, so there's one up north and then one continuing east.
How's that map coming on? Can we have a peek at your map?
You can. Let's see. Can you see that?
Hey, look at that. Look at that with notes and everything. Annotated. I like it. That's some skills. You've done this before.
I've not. But
Yeah.
I'm just trying, I'm thinking if I was in this situation, how would I make sure that I didn't get lost? So I'm going north, by the way.
Yeah.
Keep left.
Yeah, okay. Northwards. Roger that. 285. More of the pages are falling out.
How old is the book, Chris?
So I'm not sure. The date on the inside of it says this was published in 1984.
Right.
But I'd have been 4 years old then. I wouldn't have been reading it at 4.
No.
I would have been doing these sorts of books maybe a bit more like 10, 11 maybe. So I would suspect that I bought it maybe in the 90s, early 90s. And then it's obviously been sat. You get, in fact, if one of the pages are falling out, you can see my original notes when I played it through.
So, it's too blurry for me to work it out. That's a shame. That could have given me a
skill 12, stamina 23, and a luck of 12. I feel like 10-year-old Chris was, because that's basically the full stat possibility, isn't it? Yeah. I also had a crucifix. Maybe.
Ooh.
Yeah. A bronze key with number 99 on it.
Oh, snap.
Dragonfire spell, and I've written down the spell. Silk black glove. And there's some stumps coming into play at some point.
Ooh, bit of cricket. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Well, there's enough orcs about to get 2 teams together.
Come on, chaps.
I've forgotten what number we were going to.
We're going north.
Yeah, I've already turned to the page, the 280s, and then forgotten. Hang on, what were we on before? Shit. We went to 113 at one point. Give me a minute, I'm going to have to backtrack.
Me bowling. It's not bad. I've not played.
285. 285 it is. This reminds me of Choose Your Own Adventure books I used to read. Well, it probably is. This is the first one of the fighting fantasy, Mike. So it probably is the very book, or like the first one in the range that you did. I might get on eBay, and if this proves popular, I might get on eBay and grab some more.
Death Trap Dungeon was my first.
Death Trap Dungeon? Right, I'll grab that one. I've got one upstairs that's a ninja-based one. It's not part of this range. It's a different adventure book, but it's a ninja-y one that we can have a look at.
Cool. I had a what was the French, the Gaul, the cartoon?
Oh, Asterix and Obelisk.
Yeah, I had an Asterix one as well. Came with all the dice and all the bits. It's very cool. Anyway, I'm going north.
Alex says he had a different sort of dungeon, and that comes as no surprise to me at all.
Sex Trap Dungeon.
You see a well-used door on the right-hand side of the passageway. With your ear to the keyhole, you listen to hear a man screaming for help from inside.
He's a muppet.
Mana. Will you open the door or walk on? I mean, who knows what's going on here? We've already had a room of like weird kind of kinky whip stuff going on.
I need to check this out. I need to help him. He might help me, or he might just be trying to lull me in so he can kill me.
213. Yeah, it could be. Yeah. The door is locked. You may try to charge it down by rolling 2 dice. If the number rolled is equal to or less than your skill score, the door bursts open.
Right.
If the number is greater than your skill score, the door remains locked and you lose a stamina point for a bruised shoulder, and you must progress up the passageway.
So I can't repeatedly do it.
No.
Let's roll these dice and see. I've got a 7, and my skill is a 9, so it is under.
If the number is greater than your skill... Right, that's it. Door remains locked. Lose a stamina point.
Well, no, it's, my skill was 9, and I rolled a 7.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I've misread it.
Ay, ay, ay.
It's equal to or less than your skill score. Yeah, it's the other way around. Sorry.
Yeah, I smashed
bad.
that door down like a boss.
All right, number 36. Let's find out what's going on in here. What other kind of kinky things are... There's a picture to accompany this particular bit.
Is it?
I will show you in a moment.
Describe the scene.
The locked door bursts open and a nauseating stench hits your nostrils. Inside the room, the floor is covered with bones, rotting vegetation and slime. A wild-haired old man clothed in rags rushes at you screaming. And there you go. There he is rushing at you screaming.
Oh, Jesus.
Ah! His beard is long and grey, and he is waving an old wooden chair leg. He is simply insane, as he appears, or has this been some kind of trap? You may either shout at him to calm him down, or draw your sword and attack him.
I'm going to shout at him.
Alex says that now looks more like his dungeon. You're going to try and calm him down.
There's a resemblance between Lockdown Chris and the mad old man in the cell.
What? No. 263 we're going to. No. I'm more handsome. And much better fed. Oh. You shout, "You're freed, old man," at the top of your voice.
He hits me with his chair leg.
No, I was waiting for you to...
Oh, "You're free, old man," at the top of my voice.
Instantly, his rantings cease. That was apparently sufficient. He stops dead in his tracks and sinks to the floor, weeping loudly. As he gradually composes himself, he thanks you many times. You talk with him in the hope of discovering some of the secrets of the mountain, and he begins to tell his story.
I didn't ask him for a life story.
Well, too late. You're getting it. Many years ago, he was an adventurer like you in search of the Warlock's treasure. He was captured by the orcs and thrown into his solitary cell as a sort of pet to the creatures. You ask whether he would like to accompany you into the mountain, but he simply wants to leave and see the world again. You ask him for advice, but he says he knows little. He advises you to pay your respects to the boatman. He tells you that you must pull the right-hand lever on the wall ahead to open the iron gate at the end of the passage.
Hold on. Right hand lever at end of passage.
Yeah.
What does it do?
Opens the iron gate.
Thank you, old man.
He has also learned that the keys to the boathouse are guarded by a man and his dog. You shake hands, leave the room, and go your separate ways. Add one look.
Dog. That's right, I'm lucky enough.
All right, and turn to 314. But before we continue on to 314, I'm going to have to take a bathroom break. This wine's going to kill me.
Well,
so I will leave the chat in your capable hands, and I will visit the water closet.
Okay. So a recap then for our new listeners or new watchers even, because we are like not just audio this time. So I have managed to go, if you can see on this little map, we've gone in and we turned left. We've gone past 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms, and then there was a T-junction. I turned left, killed some people, and then come out of there, and then to the right, and then I've just gone left again, and then there's someone who's been in there for ages. He's not that far in, so he's not very good, but he has told me some stuff in regards to pulling a lever, and that the boat, the keys to the boat house is guarded by a man and his dog. I have so far got one silky glove. I've got a spell of casting dragonfire to kill evil dragons. I've got a bronze key with 99 on it. I've got 26 pieces of gold, cha-ching, an invisibility potion. I've got some leathers. I've got a lantern, I've got a sword, and I've got a shield. So all is well and good with me. If you're in the chat, then say hello. And I will reply. But it's all going rather well at the moment. It's taken quite a while though for us to. We've been going for about an hour and a bit, and I've made it 1, 2, 3 turns into this dungeon. So, if you are watching, sit back, relax, get yourself your favourite beverage, and listen to Double and Dice. Hello, Mark. Hello, Mr. McCat. Hello, Alex. I hope you're well. What's on your t-shirt, mate? What's that?
It's Eric Clapton playing guitar.
Oh, very cool.
But like with flames and stuff. But he's it's a very famous photo of him. It's
Cool.
been turned into...
By Nom63451. Thank you very much for your spam. One become famous.
Like a bit of spam. Does that count towards our chats in?
I believe it does.
Average.
So thank you very much for that, for spamming us. Bigfollows.com. Probably not going to click on that link.
I'll be right with you. I'm just topping my wine up.
What's he up to now? I'm stuck in the middle of this dungeon, and all you want to do is drink booze.
Yeah, sorry, I'm over by the drinks cabinet on the other side of the room.
Other side of the room.
Although I've just finished the bottle, so that's that. While I was upstairs, I grabbed that's the ninja one. It's called the Way of the Tiger.
Oh, that looks a bit posh.
Yeah, it looks pretty good, actually. This one's quite new, actually. My brother bought me this one as a Christmas gift a little while ago. Not this year, maybe last year or the year before, and I never got around to doing it. Pardon me.
Beautiful.
Do you remember what number we were on?
No, I'm just outside the cell with a mad old man.
Oh,
Just
mad old man. Hang on, let me just... I'm going to have to retrace my steps. Sorry, one sec.
Do you want me to keep a note of the numbers?
You might have to, because this... now I'm 4 glasses of wine in, things might... Like, the oration will improve, I suspect, because clearly that's a recipe for success. Right, we calmed him down, went to 263. 314. There we go, 314. Further up the passage, you see a door in the east wall. You listen hard, but can hear no sound. Do you want to open the door to investigate?
Yes, I do.
Okay, then. 223. 223. The door is firmly locked. You may try to force it open, or you can continue along the corridor.
I think that we've gone past the barracks, and now we've got to the cells. Let's have another go at this door, shall we?
Okay. Turn to 53.
I feel another skill test is in order.
No limoncello tonight. No, not tonight. Jesus. Although I don't know if you saw my picture the other day. My mother-in-law gave me homemade limoncello for Christmas.
Ooh, time to crack that out then.
Even my mother-in-law's taking the piss. You charge at the door, hitting it squarely with your shoulder. Roll 2 dice. If the number rolled is equal to or less than your skill score, the door will open. If the number exceeds your skill score, the door shudders but does not budge. You will wince in pain as you hit the door and blah, 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 blah. Just to see what the roll is first. Yeah.
My roll is a 6 and my skill is a 9. So I think, successfully battered that one down as well.
The door opens. Turn to 155. What treasures may we be encountering in this room? Okay, the door splits along its length and you can wrench the timbers apart to let yourself in.
Oh, man, I'm masculine.
A torch hangs from one wall, lighting up a small armoury room stocked with swords, shields, helmets, daggers, breastplates, and the like. You examine the weaponry and find nothing appearing superior to your own sword. Oh. However, a circular iron shield with a golden crescent at its centre catches your eye. You pick it up and feel its weight on your arm. If you wish to take the shield, it will aid you in battles by helping you to fend off wound damage. If in future, during a battle in which you are using this shield, a creature wounds you, you may throw 1 die. If you throw a 6, the creature inflicts only 1 point of damage instead of the normal 2.
Okay, throw a 6. And regen 1 stamina.
However, the shield is heavy. You will have to leave behind 1 item of equipment to be able to carry it.
Okay.
We'll just leave the other shield, innit?
Yeah. I'll
Why
leave
would
the
you-
shit shield.
Just leave the... Yeah. Are we missing something? I feel like I might be missing something. Like it's coming together too easily.
Yeah,
Is it-
so I'll
is
get
it-
rid of my shit shield and I'll take the better one.
Yeah, I don't get... That's not really a very challenging decision to ask you tonight to make, really.
No.
All right, well, 10 to 300. I mean, that's the way that goes.
300. Nice.
Hey, man, you okay? They call me Ern, as Jordan does. Is it Ern or They call me or is it
Aaron.
Ern,
Yeah.
like what you put a cremated relative in.
Yeah. Hi, Aaron.
Ern.
Or Ernie.
On the east wall of the passage, you see another door. This time made of solid metal.
Oh, I'm not going to batter that one down, am I?
Listening at the door, you hear the sound of tortured screams coming from within. Hang on. Did I muffle it enough to sound like it was from behind the door?
You did.
Let the games begin.
What a lovely, lovely scream.
If you wish to try and open the door, turn to 102. If you decide to ignore the door, continue up the corridor.
I'm going in.
You're going in, 102. Not Ernie. 102. Kick it down. I don't think he needs to kick it down. Let's see what...
I just need to try the handle.
No, you're all right. The first sentence says the door is not locked and opens.
What's inside? Another little room.
The room in front of you seems to be a small torture chamber with various torture devices around the walls. Andy here is very familiar with torture chambers. In the centre of the room, 2 small hunchbacked creatures are having their fiendish way with a dwarf.
Hello. Can I take my potion of invisibility and watch, please?
He is tied to a hook in the ceiling by his wrists. Yes, that's right, Mike. We found Alex's dungeon. The 2 hunchbacks are poking and cutting him viciously with their swords. I think that's a euphemism.
Nah.
The dwarf lets out a final scream and falls silent, eyes closed.
Oh, shit, he's dead.
Oh, no, we were too late. His captors make disappointed noises and look round angrily at you as if it was your fault that the dwarf had collapsed. You must act quickly, will you? Close the door and continue up the corridor.
Does it actually give us that option? Like they're
It
just
does,
going to
yeah,
not
yeah.
chase me?
Yeah. Draw your sword and try to fight the creatures, or stride over to the dwarf, give him a jab with your sword, and put on an evil laugh.
That's an option.
Yeah.
To kind of kill the dude.
Yeah, that's right, Ern. Like, sorry. Bye then. Mike says give him the jab.
This is not my office.
Yeah.
Um.
Oh, dear.
let's take them on. They're still like pretty weak, goblin-y type things. So let's try
All
and
right.
save the dwarf. The dwarf might come along with me. He
So,
No,
chat
why
has
not?
said we've had one option to do one, we've had one option to jab him, and the one you choose is.
Yeah,
Andy's always going to take the fight, guys. He's always going to take the fight.
I'm not going to kill a nasty, flipping,
This poor dwarf. This
prisoner.
poor dwarf. Al says you should have done the evil laugh as well.
Well,
These
I
two
can still
evil.
I'll do the evil laugh if I kill the two hunchbacks, which I'm probably about to find of like
Get me dice ready.
absolute badasses.
They are pretty tough, actually. These two evil creatures are goblins. They attack you one at a time. First goblin is 5/5.
Easy.
Easy.
All right.
There we go.
What's 5/5? 3 hits.
Oh, mate, I've just rolled 11. 16.
I've got an 8. 8 plus 9 is 17.
Ooh, right. He's down to 3. First goblin's down to 3. Are you keeping a track of these on your character thingamajig?
Yeah.
What's it? Yeah.
What? Theirs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing both.
Okay. Oh, I've only rolled 3 this time.
So I got 10,
that's
so I'm
8
on
for us.
19. He's down to 1.
Yeah.
I'm slaying this boy.
You are slaying. And I've just rolled 8 plus 5, 13.
I've just rolled an 11.
Oh.
So I'm 20. I've smashed him.
The first goblin is quite conclusively
Dead.
battered. Yeah.
I Zorro'd his ass. Right, next one.
Second goblin, he's a little tougher. He's got 6 stamina, but he's still 5 skill.
5, 6.
4, 5, 6, 7.
17 for me.
12 over here. Yeah. Okay, 2 more good hits and you got him. Oh, I've just rolled 11 again.
Oh,
16.
I rolled a 6. So that is 15.
Hey! Take that, 2 to you.
Oh, I get to roll a 6 on my shield.
Oh, you do, yeah.
I've got 5.
All right.
So that's me down to 15.
So what am I on? I'm on 4. You've already hit this goblin once, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. 6, 11.
8, 17.
17. So
Then
one more
2.
good hit and you got him.
10,
Mate, I've just
19.
I've just rolled 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's only that's only 17. Even a top roll. I couldn't beat you.
Well,
That's
I
it, you killed him.
10, to be fair, which is
You
quite
killed
good.
him.
I killed him. He's dead.
Yeah.
Well,
You could do better than that, Cole. Give us a better evil laugh. It's the look in the eyes that did it.
was it? I went.
Whoa! Ha, 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 ha.
But no,
Hey, up, Joel's here. Hello, Joel.
Yeah.
Right, you've killed the goblins. Turn to 317. Right, okay. You cut down the dwarf. He is, as you guessed, dead.
Dead.
Going through the pockets of the 2 goblins, you find a large piece of sweet-smelling cheese.
Cheese.
If you wish to take this with you, put it in your pack and leave the room northwards.
That all I got from all
That's
that was
it.
a bit of cheese.
That's it. You got some cheese.
Sounds-
Right, turn northwards off to 303. So after all that, you got a bit of cheese and a dead dwarf.
I will take the cheese.
Take the cheese, yeah, absolutely.
And away we go, further up north into the mountain.
Up to the mountain. Okay, here we go. What did I just say? 303, didn't I? You arrive at the end of the passage where it meets another going east-west. Mike says you should have jabbed him. But an iron portcullis blocks your way and no amount of charging is going to budge it. On the wall to your right are 2 levers, and it seems likely that these levers have something to do with raising the portcullis. Do you wish to pull a lever?
Well, yes, because the old man told me that the right-hand side lever at the end of the page opens the gate.
We're turning the right lever, are we?
We are turning the right lever.
Okay. Turn to page 128. See, if you hadn't gone in that room and had a chat with him
I wouldn't have known.
and successfully calmed him down, you'd never known that, would you?
No, and that's all done down to a luck skill test, so that's a bit bizarre.
128 then. You hear a deep rumbling noise and the ground begins to shudder. Slowly and noisily, the portcullis rises into the ceiling. You may now walk to the junction. Will you turn west or east?
We'll go west again.
Always west. 210. Off to 210. Off to 210. Shortly along the passage, you arrive at a junction where you may either go straight ahead, westwards, or northwards.
Ooh, now north will take me further into the. Let's go west. Straight ahead.
Let's go west. I'm sorry, I was momentarily distracted by the users in chat. We have a user in chat called Community Spotlight. What does that mean? Is that important? Is that a good thing?
Hello there.
Oh man, what number did I just say?
210.
No, I didn't. I said 225.
Oh, okay. Well, 210 was one before.
You're going west, aren't you?
I am going west.
Yeah, 225. Okay, as the passageway continues westwards and then turns due north.
Oh, okay.
Some way up, you reach a junction where a narrow passage runs off to the west. Will you continue northwards or take the west way?
Let's keep going west.
Go west.
I have a feel that this is a way of killing off the people who stay left.
Turn
We'll
to
go
63. Life is peaceful there. Go west.
in the open air.
Go west, where you'll find dead dwarves.
Jab them with your sword.
An evil laugh. I mean, I love it. Okay, 63. As you walk along the corridor, you can see ahead that it is getting narrower.
Ooh.
At one point, you stoop, and as you do so, a deep, resonating laugh starts up around you. Let the games begin. Do you wish to continue?
Yes.
He goes on, 281. Do you think this might be the Warlock?
Imagine end of it. Here's your glove. Can I go home?
We've not got a lot of action going on actually. We're down to another little passage that's just like another.
Right.
The narrow passageway eventually becomes too small for you to walk along. You get down on your hands and knees and crawl. That's Andy's default position. Eventually, you will get no further, and there seems to be no way through. So you decide to return to the main passage and head for the junction. Right. Well, it's made the decision for you. Basically, it's told me to turn you back.
Right.
It's a narrow dead end. You arrive back at the junction and turn northwards. Turn to 77. For God's sakes, I feel like this book's trolling me.
I think I need like some kind of potion that makes me small, like Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, although there's not been anything like of that nature come up, has there?
No.
Several meters up the passageway, you arrive at a junction where you may turn either east or west.
Ooh.
Set in the rock on the north wall is a small recess where you may rest and eat provisions without being seen.
Let's have a look.
If you wish to take provisions here, do so.
So I've had one, but I've still
Have a
got
bit
50.
of juice, I'm thirsty.
Yeah, do you know what? I think I am. Keep it topped up. Go back to 17.
You eating the cheese?
No, I'm eating one of my meals.
I'd keep the cheese because I feel like the cheese might be relevant somehow.
Yeah, I think so.
In the grand scheme of things, like the cheese is going to come up and be a thing.
Well, I let a mouse go earlier.
Oh yeah, you did, didn't you? I've got
Maybe
some lovely cheese in the fridge that we've still not finished from years.
Is it a sweet smelling one?
No, it absolutely isn't. It's a sweaty feet smelling one. But in the scale of cheeses, I think a sweaty feet smelling one's a good thing.
Okay, cool.
It's the only instance where I think something smelling like sweaty feet would be a good situation. You going eastwards or westwards, my good man?
West. Let's keep west.
Go west. 18. Turn to 18. You walk westwards along the passageway. After 50 metres or so, the way turns northwards. 2 or 3 paces up the passage, you hear a crumbling beneath your feet, and you try to leap back as the ground gives way.
Oh,
Test your luck.
okay. So 2d6 on an 11, and I roll a 7, so I pass it, but that goes down to 10.
Okay, you manage to leap quickly backwards before a pit opens up. You had better return to the junction.
Okay, it's forcing me to go to the east.
No. You reach the junction and continue eastwards. Turn to 3, 4, 5. Oh, for God, come on. I mean, honestly. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Here we go. You follow the passage eastwards for several metres, then it turns north. Shortly, you reach another junction where you may either go straight on, or you may turn right into an eastward passageway that soon turns north.
So that branches up north as well, does it?
Mm.
Well,
All roads lead north.
Let's keep on my original northward trajectory.
Okay. 381. 381. Here we go. The passage ends at a wooden door, trimmed in iron. Various inscriptions adorn the door, but none make any sense to you. You listen, but hear nothing. Do you open the door or return to the junction?
I think I opened the door.
Open the door, obvs. Right. 84. Here we go. 84. The door opens into a small room comfortably furnished with a table, several chairs, and a large bookcase which covers one wall. Seated at the table is an old man with a long grey beard, and squatting on the old man's shoulder is a small winged beast. This creature is no more than 6 centimetres tall. It has 2 arms and legs. Its skin is a dusty grey colour. It has tiny sharp white teeth, and its wings are folded behind its back. The old man says nothing as you walk in through the door, but he beckons you over to sit down at the table. He is tossing in his hand 2 small white objects. Will you sit down, leave the room, draw your sword and rush forward? So join him, leg it, or stab him.
I do believe he's going to be nasty, but let's have a sit down. Maybe it's like Crystal Maze.
See if there's a bit of a conflab that, or
Yeah.
like a real villain. He'll reveal his plans.
Or he'll give me a riddle that I've got to...
Yeah, it does feel like a kind of reveal a riddle sort of place, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What did I just say? 204. Yeah, okay. The old man does not look up from the table, but his devilish little pet eyes you suspiciously and starts chattering in a small squeaky voice. The old man grunts and asks you whether you are game for a wager. Oh, Mike's asking what the quest is. We're trying to find the Warlock's treasure. That's the end game.
End game. Yeah, I'm up for a wager.
Okay, you need to have 1 gold piece.
I've got 26 of the fucking things, mate. I'm sorted.
He's loaded. He don't care. He'll wager twice. All right, 130.
I'll get one of those like money guns. Start spraying gold pieces around the room.
Right, the old man asks you your stake. You may bet between 1 and 20 gold pieces.
I'll go 5.
5, okay. He tosses the white dice he has been playing with and asks you to roll. Roll 2 dice, once for yourself and once for the old man. If your total is higher, you win the amount of your stake from the old man. If his total is higher, you lose your stake.
Okay. Well, you roll for the old man then.
I'll roll for the old man, okay.
And I've got 7.
I've rolled
Nope.
2.
5, 6, or 8. I beat him.
No, you roll 1 dice.
What?
The 2 dice was. It said you roll 2 dice, one for yourself and one for the old man.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 2 each.
No.
Right. That's cocked. It's a 1.
I've rolled a 2.
I've lost 5 gold coins.
Okay. You may continue for as long as you have gold pieces.
Let's do 1 more because
One
that
more.
brings me down to 20.
How much gold are you wagering? 1.
1.
1. Okay. I've just rolled a 4.
I've rolled a 3.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to leave it as that. Gambling is not my forte.
Okay. Turn to page 280 then. You just leave. That's it. That's the end of that.
Oh,
You just walk out. You
Let's
lose
give him
2
some
bets and do 1. Yeah. The
It's
guy
like
doesn't ask you, like, what are you doing here? Where have you come from? Who are you?
It's Dungeon Ladbrokes.
Do you know?
Got the horses on in the background.
Hello, Rochase. Rochase says, when the fun stops, stop. And he's absolutely right.
Thank you very much. There's a guy in like an old tracksuit on a fruity in the corner. And then there's an old guy in like an old anorak putting like 10p bets on the horses. Right. I'll leave that room.
Okay, you arrive back at the junction, and this time you take the passageway to the east.
East, and then it turns north, doesn't it?
The
Around.
passageway runs for several paces eastward, then turns north. Yeah. Off to 311.
I'm going to start a new map in a minute. I'm going right up to the top.
You're running out of room, yeah?
Yeah.
The passageway ends in a door at
Oh,
which
which
you
one ends?
listen, but you hear nothing. Trying the handle, you find that the door opens to reveal a large square room.
Another room.
The room is completely bare, but the floor is covered in a mosaic of tiles. 2 shapes stand out on the floor, star-shaped tiles and hand-shaped tiles. A door on the opposite wall is the only way through. Will you walk across the room to the door, walk across the room stepping only on stars, or walk across the room stepping only on hands? Let's see what chat thinks. Chat, do we just casually stroll through, come what may, walk across the stars or walk across the hands?
I've not spoken to anyone that helps with this.
No, you haven't had a clue on this one. Al says the hands.
Wonder if there was something in another junction that would have told me about this.
Mike says the hands. Yeah.
We'll take the advice of our
Taking
esteemed
the chat says hands.
chat. We'll
You
go
know-
for hands.
You guys haven't got a copy of the book, have you? And you're just like looking ahead. That's not what's going on here. Right, turn to 108. Let's see what happens if we walk across on the hands. The moment your foot touches a hand tile, you feel a vice-like grip on your ankle and look down to see the ghostly white hand gripping your leg.
Well done, guys.
You fight for your balance and manage to regain it. But to your horror, you see that from every hand-shaped tile in the floor, a similar apparition has appeared, and the floor across to the door is now scattered with ghoulish hands, flexing and snatching in the air. Al said he meant stars. You draw your sword and chop at the hands. Resolve the battle. The hands have a skill of 6 and a stamina of 4.
His hand is stronger than the flipping goblins.
Yeah, autocorrect.
Right.
That was an autocorrect. You typed star and it came up as hand.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a bad roll for me. I've rolled 6 here, so 12 in total on the hands.
I've got 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 9. I've got 16.
16, man. If you roll it right, one more hit and you've got them. But
Yeah.
a good. It strikes me that a good skill roll right out the gate, and that's it. You can just walk through. You know what I mean?
18.
Yeah, definitely not 18. I've rolled 4 plus the 6, 10. You've killed the hands.
Killed the hand.
185.
The hand that rocks my ankle.
Hey, but nice, nice. I like it.
Thank you very much.
The hand withers and shrinks back into the floor. At the same time, the other hands stop dead and slowly fade away downwards into the tiles. You decide this time to step on the star-shaped tiles and step carefully across to the door in the north wall.
Let's go.
Add 2 luck points.
Ooh,
I think you're
cool.
right on luck, aren't you? At the minute.
No, I used one. I'm back up to 11.
Right. Quick sip of me wine, then on to 162. This is a very nice bottle of red wine, by the way. I know you're not a red wine guy, but it's a lovely Argentinian Malbec. The passageway ahead runs northwards, and you follow this until you reach another junction. You may either continue northwards or turn westwards.
Ooh. West we go.
Go west. Always west. Can anyone guess the chapter number that we have just turned to?
666.
Nope. Any
210.
guesses, chat? Any guesses on the chapter number that we just turned to?
42.7.
Nope. It's 69, dude.
Let's rock.
Some way along the passage, the corridor bends round to the north. I bet it does. And you follow it until you reach another junction. At this junction, you see an arrow cut into the rock. It's kind of like that.
What? Like Uno?
Pointing to the north, and you decide to try this direction. Turn to 244. 69 was a bit uneventful.
It's always does. Anyway, moving on. That's not
Either you're supple enough or you're not. That's
yeah.
There's so many logistics involved, the height and stuff. The passage runs northwards, and ahead you can hear the splashing of an underground river. The air becomes cool and fresh. You soon reach a wide opening of a riverbank, but despair as you look across to see no way through to the other side.
Ooh, so it's a riverbank.
To the east, the river flows through a cave in the rock. You may sit and eat provisions, or continue by what seems to be the only way forward, jumping into the river and swimming downstream.
What, downstream being east?
East through the cave in the rocks.
Well, I don't need to eat because my thingy's at fault. So let's go down. Let's go down in the river.
All right. 399, which is the second to last chapter in the whole thing. The current is strong and takes you swiftly downstream. You are washed along through a narrow opening and out into a large cavern with banks on both sides. The current washes you onto the shore on the south bank. Turn to 218. This book is trolling me. What did I just say? 218.
218.
You are on the south bank of an underground river facing across its black depths. There appear to be 4 ways of crossing. To your left, a rusted bell bears the sign, Ferry Service 2 gold pieces. Please ring. There is a small raft in front of you on the bank with a long stick resting beside it. You could punt across the river. A rickety old bridge crosses on the right. If you don't trust any of these, you may swim. Which will you choose? Ring the bell, punt the raft, risk the bridge, or swim?
I'll ring the bell.
Ring my bell, my bell. Right, he's rung the bell. The bell gives a dull clang, and after a few moments you see a withered old man climb into a small rowing boat moored on the north bank. He rows slowly across to you, moors the boat, and limps towards you. He asks for 3 gold pieces. When you protest at the price, he mumbles some flimsy excuse about Brexit. He begins to get angry at your protestations. Do you pay him the 3 gold, or do you continue to protest and threaten him.
Let's pay him the 3. I've still got 20, even though I lost a load at that.
You're doing a rate on, yeah, okay. What about chat? What do you think, chat? Do we pay him the 3?
Pay the 3. Pay the 3.
272. He calms down, takes the gold, deduct this from your gold,
I have.
and rows you across to the north bank. After mooring the boat, he ambles off down a passageway. Turn to 7. Bloody hell.
We follow him.
I don't know. You are on the north bank of a fast-flowing river in a large underground cavern. Turn to 214. This book's trolling me again. That's two-line passageways it's giving me there now. 214. Facing northwards, the rock face is smooth and glistening with moisture. Moist. Moss of many different hues grow on the surface. There is an eerie silence punctuated only by the splashings of the river as it flows behind you. You have 3 options. Take the passage to the northwest. If you take this route, a large timber door is directly in front of you. Open the door, or take the passage that runs across the river eastwards. So, go northwest, go through the door directly in front of you, or go east.
So there's a door in front of me.
Yeah.
So there's passage going off to northwest. There's a door, and there's a passage east.
Yeah.
Northwest, please.
Northwest. 271. The short passage begins to narrow and ends a few meters ahead at a doorway. Do you wish to go through the door or go back to the river?
I'll go through the door, please.
Of course he goes through the door. 336. You are in a small, foul-smelling room. Have we come across a nice-smelling room yet?
No.
Every single room so far on this adventure has been foul-smelling.
What's in our foul-smelling room? Is there a table with a candle on top?
No, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
Yeah, that bit differs. You notice 2 doors, one to the west and one behind you to the south. The furniture in the room is sparse and has been mostly made from bits of old boats. The writer clearly discovered a new word that day. The word foul. There appears to be nothing of value in the room, but a bunch of keys hangs on the wall. An old man in ragged clothes is slumped asleep on a bench made from half a rowing boat, snoring loudly. Next to him is a vicious-looking brown dog with red eyes and black teeth, whom you have awakened and who now is eyeing you suspiciously. A deep growl is coming from its throat. You may tiptoe and exit through the south door, bang on the door behind you and cough a few to wake up the old man, or leap across the room with a sword to cut down the dog.
Ooh, let me go. Hi. Can always kill them, even if they're awake.
Say that again, sorry, dude.
I will clear my throat and bang on the door and go, hello.
Okay. 1 second.
Has anyone got any brown sugar?
Brown sugar. Right, 172. Here we go. The old man's eyes flutter open. He sees you and grabs for a half oar lying by his bench. You tell him you mean no harm, but he remains on guard and eyes you cautiously. Although he looks harmless enough, his dog could be dangerous. The man's boots are undone. Will you rush the dog with your weapon drawn, ask the man questions regarding your quest, or tell him his boots are undone? Yeah, Chief. Yeah, boss, you shoelace untied there.
The logical solution to that is to tell him that his boots are undone.
Yeah, let's do him a favour. Do him a solid. 165. Here we go. What would chat have done? Just before we go any further, what would chat have done? Would you have attacked his dog, told him his boots were undone, or just start quizzing him?
Boots. Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats.
Yeah, the boots. Alex says the boots.
It's random enough to
Yeah,
do.
yeah. The old man thanks you and rather sheepishly ties up his boots. You explain that you mean no harm, and he calms down, calling off his dog. Who is this guy, though? I mean, there's so many random people just inside this mountain. Just like, I'm just living amongst these angry orcs. Anyway. He tells you this area is the only passageway through to the inner chambers. Some years ago, the river swelled after a particularly severe spring thaw and cut off inhabitants starved to death by the master. Realizing he needed defences against the outside world, he put a curse on the area. The last remaining creatures became the undead and now guard the passageways through.
Awesome.
He starts to inquire about you. Will you be straight with him and tell him your quest? Thank him for the chat and leave through the south door. Try to grab the keys and go for the nearest door.
Don't want to go south door. That's going to take me back south again.
Yeah, and we know that you need 2 keys for the Warlock's chest, don't we? That's well, we don't know that, but one of the rumours is that it's...
And someone told me that the keys to the boathouse are guarded by a man and his dog.
Did someone tell you that?
Yeah. I think it
I
was
don't
the old
remember
man told me that. He told me that the right-hand lever will open the iron railings and that the keys to the boathouse are guarded by a man and his dog.
Right.
So I think I'll need them keys because potentially you might need to go to a boathouse. So what's the options again? Leave in the south. Leave to the south door.
Be straight with him. Tell him about your quest. Do one through the south door, or grab the keys and go for the nearest door.
Okay.
Al says we should ask 10-year-old Chris what he did. I've no idea what I did, mate. Oh, hang on. Let's have a look at my character, see if there's any clues.
I'm going for the keys.
No,
Oh no! I was going to tell him about my quest.
You're going to tell him about your quest?
Do I? Because I could still go for the keys. Is this?
He might give you them. He might give you them and say, "All right, yeah."
Tell him about my quest.
All right, 141 then.
He's probably going to go apeshit going there, wasn't there? Do you think we haven't thought about doing that as well?
When the old man learns of your quest for treasure, he becomes angry and bids you begone. He'll have nothing to do with fortune hunters.
Dickhead.
His dog senses his anger and snarls menacingly. You may either smile, thank him and exit, or you may stay and try to pacify him.
I'll try to pacify him. Mate, chill.
All right, dude. Yeah, come on. Don't be like that. It's all good.
Paths, you know.
Yeah, it's all good.
I didn't go to dungeon crawling school for nothing.
He will not be pacified. As you shift uneasily around the room, he shouts a word at his dog. Turn to 249.
Right, it's time to fuck up his dog.
Yeah, I think we're about to rumble, aren't we?
I tried to be nice,
Yeah,
but
ain't it? Yeah.
put a man and his dog in the middle of a flipping dungeon for 20 odd years, and
You can only do so much. Some people just want to see the world burn. Yeah. The dog springs at you. Its hideous black teeth are coming straight for your throat. 2 meters from you, a blast of fire shoots from its mouth right at your face.
what?
You duck just in time, but now you must fight the beast.
Hell
The
yeah.
dog has a skill of 7 and a stamina of 6.
7. He's
This
up
is a
there with
talented
the,
dog.
with
Hang on. In addition to its normal attack, throw 1 die every attack round for its fiery breath.
Oh, hello.
On a roll of 1 or 2, it scorches you for 1 point of damage. Subtract just. But on a roll of 3 to 6, you avoid the blast. Right, so I've got the purple and the white for the dog.
Yeah.
And I've got the black dice here for his fire breath.
Right, cool.
Okay. So
Let's
here we
go.
go.
Round 1. 7 plus 9 is 16 for my first one.
Right, it's only done 10 on its attack, but it has managed to scorch you with its fire breath. I rolled a 1 on the scorchy dice.
It's a 16, but his life goes down to 4.
You can use your luck against the fire, it says.
I'm not going to bother with that. Let's roll again.
All right.
That is.
I have done 10 once again on the attack, but I have also scorched you with my fire breath again.
Ooh, down again. 17 on my roll. So I take this dog down to 2.
This black dice has rolled 1 twice in a row.
Dice Master's rolling.
Not this time.
17.
5 plus the 7 is 12, and no scorch attack this time.
Right, so the dog's dead.
You've killed the dog. Okay. The old man watches the fight, but does not move until you kill the dog. You can escape through the south door, but you will not have time to take anything with you. If you wish to stay, turn to 304.
I'll stay.
Yeah. Why would you?
I want them keys and his stuff. I want to rob him now I've killed his dog.
I know. Again, who would go, right, all right, we'll do one. Although I think you might have to fight the dude now.
Oh, he's done his shoes up, so he's ready for it.
He's laced his boots. He's ready for action. The old man is furious at you for killing his dog. His eyes turn white with anger.
Oh, dear.
He slowly rises from his seat, and as he stands, he appears to gain in size and stature. He is changing in front of your very eyes. He sprouts hair on his face and forearms. His nose lengthens, and he becomes dog-like. His teeth are pointed. He is a werewolf, and he advances towards you. You can escape through the door or fight him.
Bring it, werewolf boy.
Are you sure you want to hear his numbers?
Yeah.
He's got a skill of 8 and a stamina of 8.
8.
Yeah.
No problems.
All right. The villain challenge is escalating here.
It is indeed.
Oh, that's a good roll as well. I'm on 16.
That is 15.
Oh, take 2, unless you want to test your luck.
Nah, 50, 40, 30. Let's go again.
All right. Not so great that time. 14.
I have got 17.
Okay, very good. The werewolf's on a stamina of 6 now. That's a decent roll.
13.
15.
Take some more hits down to 11.
Ooh, this werewolf's tricky.
He's a nasty beast, isn't he?
He's tricky, yeah. Oh, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus the 8. 17.
Oh dear, I'm down to 9. That was 14, so I'm going down to 9.
Uh-oh.
Come on, dice.
Uh-oh. 4, 5, 6, 7 plus the 17.
Cocked.
No, sorry, 15.
What's that? 5, 6, 7 plus 9 gives me 16. You get
17. 15, sorry. No, 15. I'm wrong.
Spend some luck to try and
No, you won that one.
Yeah, but I can double it, can't I? If I do my luck.
I've forgotten what the luck does. Let me consult the fallen out pages.
The handy detachable luck guide.
Yeah. You can do an additional damage.
Additional damage worth it, I think. Yeah. So
Test your
11
luck.
or under. Yeah, so I do him 3 damage, bring him down to 3. Doesn't really make a difference, but I can try and do it again.
We could try and kill him in one shot now, couldn't you? Yeah. 9 again. 16, 17.
12. Down to
Yeah,
8. Oh no, 10. I'm already on 9. That must be on 7. Come on.
Come on. Oh, snake eyes.
That's good because I got 11. So I've got
I'm on 10.
20. And then I'll do the luck test.
Try for your luck. Yep.
4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So luck goes down to 9. I kill him.
Ooh, that was a costly battle, though.
Was, mate. I've gone down to 7 stamina. I need.
And what did you start on?
17.
This werewolf fucked you up, bruv.
It did. I need some dinner to get me back up to.
Yeah. You can only take a rest and eat dinner though when it gives you the option to.
Tells me. So hopefully in a minute I can go back to the river and have a little snack.
You got lucky. I rolled double ones on that last one. Okay, add 1 point to your luck if you defeated the werewolf.
Hey, so that goes back up to 10.
Ah, you may rest and eat provisions if you wish.
Yes, please. 7 provisions left.
I mean, I know that's a good thing in terms of us, we're telling a story and doing a stream here, but that's a bit, like the peril has just been the risk of meeting another next encounter's not as. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, but I think it's spoon feeding us into more and more dangerous stuff, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I suspect so. That werewolf was pretty hardcore then. As you look around the room, there appears to be little of use, although the bunch of keys looks interesting, particularly the one marked Boathouse. None are numbered. You may take the keys if you wish. There are doors to the west and south. Choose to go west, or you can go south.
Boathouse. I'm going west.
Go west. 38.
That wasn't an option unless I defeated both of them.
That wasn't an option unless you defeated both of them, was it not?
No.
Oh, well remembered. I'm just reading the stuff. I don't really pay attention to what's actually, You open the door to find the werewolf's larder, a miscellaneous collection of bones and decaying meats. The smell is nauseating, another bad-smelling room, although a jar of pickled eggs seems to offer fairly palatable food. If you wish to take these, there will be enough for 2 meals. Add 2 points to your provisions.
Yeah, I'll take them.
Doesn't why wouldn't you? Again, why wouldn't you? It's like, nah, actually, I'm not a fan of pickled eggs.
Puts my provisions up to 9.
So it tells you your only option is the south door.
Larder. Pickled eggs. Let's go south then. Let's go back the way we. Well, it's not back the way we came, but I've got a feeling we're going back to the original river somehow. Cool.
Right, come on, Francisco. Let's see what you can do. The door opens and you find yourself in a passage leading back to the riverbank.
Isn't it?
You return to the river and may now either go for the door in the middle of the rock face or go down the passage off to the eastwards.
Oh, so it kind of goes back on itself. Like that.
Hmm.
Let's go for the door in the middle then, north.
Door in the middle, 104. Al says only eat pickled onions, sorry. What did I say? Go through the door, 104.
I'll eat pickled eggs if it revives all my health after a fight with a werewolf.
Yeah, you bet. 104. You find yourself in a short, narrow passageway with a door ahead to the north. You try the door, turn to 49. Troll. The door squeaks open on rusty hinges. The room is dark and your eyes begin to adjust themselves as you close the door behind you. You hear a shuffling in the room, but before you can react, a blow to your head knocks you senseless, lose 2 stamina points, and turn to 122.
17.
You've just been, someone's just
17
crept
gold.
up behind you and done you in.
And health back to 15.
Hold on, wine break.
He pushed me on the head. He pushed me on the head.
Yeah, someone just came and had at you from behind. You're used to that, though. Southampton Common and all that. Okay, you awake with a throbbing head and look around the room. It's about 8 meters square with doors to the north and the south. You have been dumped in the southwest corner. Standing motionless in the centre of the room are 4 men. At least they appear to be men. What's that about throbbing heads? Their skin is a greeny grey colour. Their clothes are tattered and torn, and they are all staring vacantly at the ceiling. One carries a club, one a scythe, one an axe, and one a pick. They are ignoring you completely. Around the room are various peasant-style weapons, pitchforks, axe handles, pointed sticks, etc.
Winged
One or two shields and several barrels in the northeast corner is a human corpse with a sword in one hand and a shield in the other.
Oh dear.
You may move your hand up to your head. You move your hand up to your head and feel for signs of blood, and you are relieved to find you are not bleeding. But as your hand moves, the strange creatures in the centre of the room turn their eyes towards you. Do you try to talk to them, jump to your feet and charge at them, or scramble for an exit through the south door?
Okay,
Chat, what do you reckon? Talk to them, start a fight, or leg it?
I think they're the undead, because that other dude told me that the undead,
Yeah.
they're probably not going to be the chattiest of guys, are they? And they've obviously killed lots of people before.
The
So
picture's got a bit of a...
Yeah.
Oh, Jordo's here. Right, Jordo. At
Doesn't
least I
look
think that's Jordo. Might be Kim or
like
Justin.
parlay. So let's just fight all four of them. What could go wrong?
Let's do it.
The werewolf
All right.
only took over half of my life.
Jordo thinks you should fight as well, so let's go to 282. Here we go. The four creatures shuffling towards you are mindless zombies.
Yeah,
Their vacant eyes suggest that their actions are controlled by a will which is not their own. You are still too dizzy to think properly, but you must act quickly. The first zombie reaches for you and prepares to swing his club. You must fight him. He's got a skill 7 and a stamina of 6.
Ooh, 7-6. They're getting harder now. Right, I got to remember. I got that shield.
Oh yeah, with that bonus damage thing.
Yeah.
Jordo says, kick him in the nuts.
Let's have a go then. So
I've rolled a 7. I'm on 14.
I rolled an 8, so that makes that 17. So I win that one. Bring him down to 4. Let's go again.
Okay.
Oh,
5. I'm on 12.
I am on 20.
Oh, all right. That takes me down to 2.
First one seems easy enough.
4 plus the 7. 11.
Done. Easy peasy.
Done. Okay. If you defeat the first zombie, add 2 luck points and turn to face the other 3.
Oh, nice. Back up.
So now you're facing the zombie with the scythe, and he is 6-6.
Oh, he's not as good.
No, he's not as strong, no. In fact, they get weaker gradually as you go along.
Nice. Let's smash him in.
I've rolled 5 plus the 6, 11.
15.
All right, that takes me down to
Amazing.
4. Oh, snake eyes again, 2.
Oh,
I'm an
13.
8. 13.
That's a good roll for me.
This isn't like facing the werewolf again, is it?
15.
Oh, I've just rolled 6, 7, 8 plus the 6. No, still not enough. 14.
Second one down.
Now on to the one with the pick.
What's he?
6-6.
6-6 again. Let's rock.
I've just rolled a 5, so 11 for me.
14.
Oh, bloody hell. 10, 16.
Ooh, 15.
Whoa. Take 2. Don't forget to roll your bonus thing.
Oh, yeah. So on a 6. No, it's a 5. So that's down to 14 life. We'll go again.
Right.
13.
I've just rolled 10, 16.
Oh, I'll take another 2. Oh, let me, just in case.
Try anything.
That's 5. So that brings me down to 12.
What's this zombie on? I've lost track. 4.
He's 6 attack, 4 health left. Yeah.
4 health left, yeah. 6, 12.
Oh, that's 6, 7, 8, 18.
Okay, takes me down to 2.
And
5, 11 this time.
14. He's dead.
Right. Okay, now on to the one with the axe. He's 6-5.
6-5.
Oh, that's a good roll. 5, 6, 7, 13. All right, yeah, 13. 4, just 10 this time from me.
Oh, 15.
15, okay. And he should be on 1 now, yeah?
Yeah, 15.
Oh, that's pretty good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
He's gone just.
Oof, that was close. Right, if you defeat all 4, turn to 115.
Boom!
Boom. Nice work.
I kicked them all in the nuts.
You did kick them all in the nuts. 115. The poor wretches lying dead at your feet almost look happy and relieved to be taken away the burden of life. But as you look down at them, you sense that you are not the only one to know of their deaths. You may investigate the weapons lying around, go over to the dead body in the northeast corner, or check the barrels.
Let's check the body first.
Check the human body in the corner, yeah?
The body in the corner.
313. Okay. You check over the body. The poor wretch was obviously caught in the same way that you were, but his weaker skull shattered under the club's blow. He wears a suit of leather armour, but no better than your own, holds a wooden shield on one wrist and clutches a steel-bladed sword in his other hand. In his pockets are 8 gold pieces around his necks. 8 gold pieces, and around his neck is a silver crucifix.
Oh.
You may take any 2 of these items.
What? The gold or the gold crucifix or silver one?
Leather armour, wooden shield, steel-bladed sword, 8 gold pieces, and a silver crucifix.
Oh, well, I've got a sword. My shield's better. I've got leather. So I'll take the crucifix and the 8 gold pieces.
Okay. Also add 1 luck and 1 skill point.
Okay, so luck.
Turn to 221.
Add the skill point?
Yeah.
What, above what I'm already on?
That's what it implies. Add 1 luck and 1 skill point.
Oh.
And turn to 221.
My skill's not good at all.
Sorry?
My skill's not gone up or down before, so...
Yeah, I don't know.
Suppose
Just
I've
do
got
what the
some
book says, isn't it? Yeah.
So 8 plus 7...
Right, you took...
26 gold.
Okay, it asks now, which have you written down first on your equipment list? Did you write the gold or the crucifix first?
I did. I wrote the gold down first.
The gold first. Okay. You are now 8 gold pieces richer. You also find another 2 gold pieces in his boot.
Nice.
That's good, isn't it? Turn to 319. I wonder what would have happened if you had written the silver crucifix first.
Eaten by a vampire.
The zombie is awake again, and you must fight all 4 of them for a second time. 319.
I could do with a meal.
What? Oh, hang on, it's trolling me now. 221. Pain in the ass, this. The crucifix turned to 170. It's making me go back and forth like a lunatic. So now we're going to investigate the crucifix.
Okay.
The crucifix is solid silver and worth 4 gold pieces. Turn to 319.
What, can I sell it? Who am I selling it to?
No, it doesn't say anything. That's all it says. I can't give you any more than that. And now we're going to turn to 81.
Are we going to investigate the zombies and the barrels, I expect?
No, because
Oh.
Going into alert mode while I swing around New York. Oh, Jordo's playing on Spider-Man, presumably. A noise startles you, prompting you to leave the room quickly. You walk up to investigate the north door. Turn to 205.
Oh, didn't let me. Oh, I don't mind. I'm not bothered about noises.
No, although I'm going to have to take a piss again. I'll be back in a minute. Do a recap again for the lovely viewers.
I will do. How many people are watching now?
10 according to the numbers.
Wee-wah, woo-wah. Hello, all the bots. So, as a recap, we have gone into the dungeon. We turned left and then we turned right. We investigated some rooms that seemed to be some barracks with the orcs, and we picked up a bronze key with 99 written on it. We also got a spell of Dragonfire. And then we opened a chest with loads of gold. Went down another corridor that was more of a prison. Found an old man, released him. He gave us some good advice. Found an armory where I got a shield. That if I throw a 6, I can negate one damage. Went to the next one, killed a couple of goblins. They killed a dwarf. Got some cheese. That was a very exciting moment. Went along corridor a bit more. Then got to a little room where it was like a bookies, and the guy wanted us to bet gold. I lost some gold there, so I went out there, back up into another room which had some mosaics on the floor. Stood on some hands, got grabbed by some ghoulish hands, but managed to defeat those. Came up to a river, got washed down to a river to a room with a bank on either side. We went across the river. We got a little ferryman, paid him to send us across. Went into the little boatsman's house where we killed a man's dog, and then he turned into a werewolf and we killed him. We did try and avoid it. We did try, but he was an angry sort. Then we nicked his pickled eggs from his cupboard. Then we went back to the riverbank. We went north up to a room where I was attacked by 4 zombies, heroically defeating all 4 of them, and then unheroically looted a corpse. And now we're heading up north to see what happens next. Look at that timing on that, eh? And he's back.
Right then.
Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Let's go, baby. Yeah, no. Well, we just lost a viewer then. Your recap obviously wasn't up to par.
Oh, sorry.
Quite a few people hanging around though.
That's good.
That is good. It's very pleasing. Thank you for coming along, guys.
Joining us on the Saturday night.
If you've not already done so, please do say hello in chat and let us know that you're here. Oh, hey, I forgot to show you. I got my new mouse.
Oh, I see. That's very cool. And it's blue.
Yeah, it's fancy, isn't it?
Is it everything you wanted?
It's all right. These 2 buttons on the side here, though, aren't ideal for the left-handed experience. But I've just been ignoring them, really. Yeah.
I'm sponsored by Pringles Rice Fusion.
We wish.
Peking back with rice and sauce flavour. Let's crack some of these bad boys out. It's 11:30. It's party time.
Oh, no. Al says he's COVIDed up.
Is he?
That's what it says in the chat. You are in the hotspot that is London.
Normal COVID or mutant COVID?
Yeah. What have you got mutant COVID?
Are you a zombie?
Are you a mutant? Oh, that's a shame. What a shame. Well, I hope you feel better soon, my man.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long does COVID last for? Are you going to be all right in time for Breath Weapon X? Fest.
Vest.
Well, here's wishing you a speedy recovery, my man. I hope you feel better soon, and I hope we're bringing you some little bit of entertainment and joy while you COVIDed up. Yeah. So 2:05 then. The door opens and you find yourself in a dark crypt of some kind. The room is very large. At one end is an altar, and various coffins are strewn about the room. There is a door behind you in the south wall, and also one in the west wall. If you want to investigate the room further, turn to 254. If it gives you the creeps, you can leave via the west door.
So there's a door in the south. Is that where I come in from?
One end is the altar. There's a door behind you, in the south wall.
Yeah.
And then the one in the west.
One in the west. Let's add that in.
So you can investigate the room or do one through the west door.
Just drawing some coffins on my map. I think, and I'm probably going to regret it, but let's have a little poke around these coffins. Couldn't possibly be any undead in these coffins, surely.
No, surely not. 284. Here we go. You again, says the maze master, obviously annoyed at being disturbed. What?
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 I think you may have gone to the wrong number.
284. I have gone to... No, that's exactly right. This makes no sense. Into the large square room. In the centre of the room... Yeah, I have. I've read the wrong bit.
Oh, has it got an altar or coffins?
No, forget all that. Rewind.
I feel there's a maze master in my future.
254. We need to go to 254. The silence is deathly. A slow drip startles you as you creep around the coffins. The altar is ornately carved and studded with jewels. Beautifully woven drapes hang from the walls, although they are threadbare in places. There are 3 coffins in the room. A creaking noise makes you whirl round, and the light from your lantern falls on the largest coffin. It is opening. As you watch, a tall man with a white face sits upright. His eyes open and fall on you. His expression changes from one of tranquility to one of abject hate. He must have met you before.
Happens a lot.
His mouth opens and a terrifying hiss comes from his throat.
Uh-oh.
His teeth are wolf-like. He beckons you to come over. Do you approach him as he wishes? Draw your sword and prepare to fight? Reach into your bag for another means of attack? Or run for the west door? 4 options there. Approach him, kick off, find another way of attacking him, or leg it.
Right, now the thing is, what the fuck would I approach him? Why is he going, come here, whilst he's got eyes of hatred?
Yeah, with his teeth. Come here. Yeah, I don't know. You can get your sword out or find something else in your bag. What does chat think? Let's see what the chat thinks. Any word from chat? Do we approach him? Do we get the sword out and go for it? Do we reach in our bag for another means of attack? Although, what have you got in your bag? I don't think you got anything that... Unless you like sweet-smelling cheese.
Crucifix.
Oh, yes, the crucifix. Very good, because he could be a bit vampire-y, couldn't he?
Yeah, does sound that way.
Al says he sounds a bit fucked.
That he does.
For all we know, it could be New Year's morning and he's just feeling a bit rough. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm rummaging in my bag for my crucifix.
You're going to go for your crucifix? Okay, yeah. 279. Well, we don't know that that's the answer, but...
No, it seems logical. It's what I'd do. No, I wouldn't. I'd shit myself and run away. But as an adventurer, Francisco Sagasti II.
The creature you are facing is a vampire. You have various lines of attack. Your sword will do little real damage. A crucifix will hold him at bay, but will not kill him. If you have either of these, you may use it to get you through to the west door. If you are determined to kill the vampire, you must overpower it and drive a wooden stake through its heart. If you have a wooden stake and wish to try to kill the vampire, if you have none of these, you can draw your sword. So you can do one through the west door, or you can fight him with your sword.
I'll use my crucifix to do one through the west entrance.
380. It's like 380. Ah, here we go. You are in a narrow east-west corridor. Looking westwards, you can see a crossroads ahead. You can go onto the crossroads, turn to 37. Well, that was all a bit anticlimactic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Basically, you just leave him there and do one, and he's like, yeah, all right, whatever. Standing at the crossroads, you may go north, west, or south.
Ooh.
I think south takes you back where you've just come from, doesn't it?
Well, south's going to be going more back towards the boathouse, which I don't really want to go to because there's no door going to the north from the boathouse. Let's go west.
West, turn to 11. You follow the passage westwards until it turns round a corner to the south. Just before the bend is a signpost which reads under construction. In front of you is the beginning of a stairway leading downwards. Only 3 steps have been built so far. A number of shovels, picks and other tools are lying on the ground by the steps, but as you turn the corner they suddenly flurried into action and began working on the steps. You are now watching various tools digging and hammering as if they've been handled by invisible workers. A humming chant becomes louder and you recognise it as hi-ho, it's off to work we go.
Okay.
Hi-ho, it's off to work we go. As you stand watching, you start to chuckle. The scene is quite amusing. Thank you very much. You sit and watch and even manage to chat to some of the magic tools. Gain 2 stamina points and 1 skill point while you relax.
Skill point? Awesome.
Yeah, is that doesn't... I think that's just totting you up though, isn't it? I don't think it's adding to you.
Well, I've not lost any skill points.
Oh, I don't know what's going on then.
I'm taking it.
Then turn back up the passageway to the crossroads where you can go northwards or southwards.
Was it 1 stamina point back?
Yeah, 2 stamina, 1 skill.
Oh, nice. 14. Still
Nice.
useful. So I have to turn back again.
Yeah, north or south you can go now.
I think I'll try south.
South. 250 then. 250. You are in a short passageway which comes to a dead end several meters ahead of you. You study the rock face carefully, but there appears to be no way through. You return to the crossroads and this time continue straight ahead northwards. Turn to 366. Jesus, man. Just go north, eh?
Yeah.
366.
Going north. Going up north.
You like that, kid? Come up north with us, eh? Rock and roll. You are following a passageway which leads ahead to the north. After several meters, it bends sharply to the east. You continue eastwards until you eventually come across a narrow opening in the north wall. You can go through this opening or continue eastwards.
Let's go north.
Okay, 89. 89. You climb through the opening and find yourself at the top of a narrow staircase leading downwards. Cautiously, you descend the stairs. Turn to 286. This book is a joke sometimes. The narrow staircase is cut into the rock and there are about 20 steps leading down. At the bottom of the steps, a passageway leads you to a large open chamber. This chamber stinks of putrefying flesh. What is it about the... Like, is there, no one ever heard of Glade? You know what I mean? Around...
I like the health and safety sign in the middle of the dungeon. Construction at work. Like,
Yeah.
Warlock health and safety, you really need to sign up.
The smell is so bad you are tempted to turn back. 3 bodies lie in the chamber. You may search the bodies, tiptoe quietly through the room. Oh, right, okay. What will you do? Search the first body, search the second body, search the third body, or tiptoe through the room?
Where to? Why would I just what? It's a room. Is there a door on the other end?
No, it doesn't really say nothing about the room on that front.
Just go tiptoe round it like the White's advert.
Yeah.
I'm a secret
Lemonade drinker.
Let's go for body number 2, please, Bob.
Body number 2. Okay. 275. As you move over towards the second body, you accidentally kick the third corpse on the floor. Its eyes flick open and it quickly sits up and slashes you with its long, sharp fingernails. Test your luck.
What's my luck? 11. 3, easy.
Easy. The creature misses you. Turn to 230. That's very lucky.
It is.
The creature now standing before you is a semi-decayed man.
Ew.
His eyes dart from side to side, watching you. His long tongue flashes out with a hissing noise. His teeth and nails are sharp, and he doesn't seem to be afraid of your weapon. He is a ghoul. He has the ability to paralyze you if he scores 4 separate wounds on you during this battle. So beware. Right. It's a rook. We're a fight. He's 8-7, this ghoul.
8-7.
Yeah, he's pretty tough.
Well, I've got my new skills, so I'm buff now.
All right, here we go. 6, 14. First roll from me.
9, 20.
Oh, all right. Takes me down to 5. 13.
21.
Oof, blimey. 4, 5, 6, 7.
21 again.
Oh, all right, 15. What's that? Just one more now to kill him, innit?
17.
9, 17.
Ooh.
Whoa, I've just rolled 11. 19.
19. I've got 6, 22.
Oh, all right. You're too hard.
I am.
If you defeat him, turn to 390. You make kind of short work of him. I think he was supposed to be more threatening than that.
He's a wuss.
Well, it's just a decaying body, I suppose. There's not a great deal they can do, is there?
Long fingernails. his chances, I'm sure.
The ghoul twitches and dies at your feet. You search its body and find little of interest. A couple of earrings worth 1 gold piece between them are in one of its pockets. You may take these.
I'll take the earrings.
You also search the first body. You do so and find 5 gold pieces, which you may also take.
Thank you very much.
At this point, you can rest and eat provisions.
I will definitely do that.
Now you may either press northwards or search the second body.
I kicked the second body though, didn't I?
No, the third body. You were going for the second body, and it was the third body that got up and did you in.
I'll have a look at the second body.
All right. You search the pockets of the other body and find 8 gold pieces, a bottle of liquid, and an old piece of parchment. You may take these items. You may read the parchment or test the liquid.
I'll read the parchment first.
Read the parchment first. 212. The parchment is well worn and almost illegible. It is a map of some sort headed the Maze of Zagor. You can make little sense of it, although a room to the north is marked ... Ger, G-E-R. And another to the east is marked SM something something P something something LE.
Snapple.
You fold up the map and put it in your pocket. If you have not tested the liquid and wish to do so, turn to 369. Otherwise, you can make your way north.
Let's test the liquid, shall we?
Oh, it's a risk, man. It's a risk. This could be poison.
Could be.
You swallow some of the liquid.
They drink it. I thought I was going to like pour it on the floor or something.
Nope. It's you've gobbled it up. The liquid is smooth and watery, and as you drink it, you begin to glow. You feel euphoric and a little drunk at the same time. Your confidence grows and your wariness disappears. The bottle contains holy water, blessed by the overpriest of Kalnesh Ma. It has restored your stamina to full strength. Wait a minute. Increase your stamina by 2 points.
Oh,
2
wicked.
points below your initial stamina.
About what? 2 points onto my initial stamina?
No. Increase your stamina to 2 points below your initial stamina.
Oh, I've already eaten. It's back up to what it was before anyway.
All right. Add points to your current skill to take the total to 1 point under your initial skill. What? You may add 4 lucky points.
4 points.
I mean, you've not even been that... I don't think it's been that challenging, really, do you?
No, it's not really.
No. If you have already looked at the parchment, you may leave the room northwards. Right, off northwards it is then.
In northwards it is, but before we do, can you check on the skill testing? Because I've added a couple of skill points on where it told me to.
Yeah.
Because we've not lost any.
Right.
Can you check that I'm not... If I, like, lose... Is there something I should be doing with skill points that I'm not?
Well, it says these totals may never exceed your initial score, except on the rare occasion where you're instructed to.
Right.
But it's not made it very clear whether...
It says adds to your skill score, but you don't lose skill score.
No. I've no idea, mate. We could have been playing it entirely
11.
wrong.
11's not amazing. Like, it's 6 plus 6, so it's 12 total, so it's not... Yeah.
Yeah, we could have been playing it entirely wrong for all I know.
Oh, well, we'll stick with what it is. If we start getting loads more skill points added, then we'll reassess. But I'm still under what it could have rolled, so it's not mental. I'm running out of space. Look at this notebook.
Oh my word! Look at that. That's some serious fighting fantasying going on there.
It looks like
hardcore.
It's like Dr. Jones Senior's notebook from Indiana Jones 3. Anyway, we're going north, are we? From that.
We are.
Okie doke.
You leave the chamber, walk down a short passageway, and reach a staircase going up.
Oh, we're getting back up.
You climb the stairs and arrive at the top of the passageway. Turn to 197. Oh, we've been going for nearly for over 2.5 hours now.
We're getting there.
Definitely, finally got my money's worth out the book. Right then, 197. At the top of the stairs, the passage turns sharply to the east. As you pause to get your bearings, you hear a creaking in the rock behind you. You spin round in time to see a heavy portcullis drop to seal off the passageway. Your only way now is forward. You can press on forward or check the walls for secret passages.
Wow. Considering that I've not had the secret passages before, is it like Labyrinth? If I go down, goes directly to the end. Yeah, I will check for secret passages because that seems...
It seems a bit random, doesn't it? And out the blue. Yeah. You find no secret passages.
Oh, fucking waste.
However, your explorations attract some sort of creature. And as you listen, you can hear something coming down the corridor towards you. To find out what sort of wandering monster you've come across, turn to 161. You must fight the creature, and if you defeat it, you may press on down the passageway. What?
Okay. So there's no pussying out. It's right in front of me.
Right. So, yeah, just jot down 48. That's what it says
48.
we must... Yeah.
Let's do it.
Right, 161. Let's see what's coming down the passageway at you. Okay. Make sure you have noted the reference as instructed on the last page. We did that 48, yeah?
Yeah.
You will return to that reference after dealing with the creature. Your tappings and scrapings at the rock face as you search for secret doors and passageways resound through the dungeon corridors. Various creatures roam freely through the underworld, and your noises have attracted the attentions of one of those monsters. Roll a die. Consult the table below to find out what has come to investigate.
Ooh.
Fight the creature.
You roll it.
I roll it. Okay.
You roll it. You're the baddie.
Here we go.
Boss.
I've rolled a 5.
Don't roll a 5, though. Roll like a low number.
You've got a skeleton. 6-5. Be thankful you didn't get the troll.
What? Like Harry Potter?
Yeah. The troll's massive. 6-5.
6-5. I spit on your 6-5 skeleton.
I've just rolled 5, 6, 7. Plus the 6.
19.
13 for me. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's a good roll. 9. I'm on 15.
18.
Oh, blimey. One more hit and I'm dead. 6, 12 for me.
21. Boom.
Right, there you go. Killed the skeleton. What was it then? 48.
Yay.
You are in a east-west corridor.
I am.
If you go east, you will turn a corner northwards. To go west, that's just a straight corridor. Turn 60.
Well, I'm walking along an east-west corridor. If I go west, I'm going to go back to the portcullis that slammed down behind me.
Right. So do you want to go east then?
I think I should.
All right. 391. You are at the south end of a north-south corridor looking northwards. You can see a passage coming off from the east wall.
Hold on. Read that again. My map's got confused. So I went east.
You are at the south end of a north-south corridor looking northwards.
Okay.
You can see a passage coming off from the east wall.
Okay, hold on. I think it went round the corner. And then it's like that. Right, okay.
Round the corner.
I'm with you now.
So you can go up the passage, check
North.
for secret passages, or go south.
Well, I'm just coming south.
I'm just reading you. I'm not paying any attention to what the actual content is. I'm just reading the words off the page.
All right. So I can go south. I can go north. I can look for passages.
Yeah.
I don't want to look for secret passages. The last time I didn't go down too well. Let's go north.
North. 52. You are standing at a T-junction where a passage to the east comes off a north-south corridor.
All right.
Fucking hell. So you can go south, check for secret passages, go north. Oh, right, hang on. So you can go south. You can go south and check for secret passages. You can go north, or do north and the passage check, or go east.
Let's go north.
Go north. Are we checking for secret passages while we do that?
Nah.
2, 3, 5, 4. God, that was complicated, that one.
Mm.
You are standing at a bend in the passage where you may either go east or south. It really wants you to check for secret passages. Go west, go south. Check for secret passages westwards. Check for secret passages southwards.
Westwards or eastwards?
Westwards.
Oh, you said it went bent eastwards.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
You're standing at a bend in the passage where you may go either west or south. Well, I may have said it, but if I did, then I read it incorrectly.
West.
Go west. 308. I can't shake the feeling like maybe there's a secret passage somewhere that you're supposed to find.
Yeah, I know, right?
Because, are you ready for this? You are
Yeah.
standing at a crossroads. To the west, the passageway goes on a few meters and turns northwards. To the north, the passageway ends at a door. To the east, the passage continues and eventually goes southwards. Looking south, the passage goes on as far as you can see. So you can go west, north, south, or east.
Let's go west.
Go west. 187. Jesus. 187. You are standing in the corner of a bend. To the north, the passage ends in a dead end. You can investigate this or go eastwards.
I'm going to investigate it.
171.
Or a baddie to come up behind me.
I feel like we're in a bit of a lull here, don't you?
Yeah, we're just going through. I think this is like some kind of corridor-y thing.
You are standing at the north end of a short north-south passage. You are at a dead end To investigate the wall, turn to 337. To go southwards, turn to 187.
I want to investigate this wall. Seems
Okay.
interesting to
337. You find no secret passages. But as you press the walls, you hear a click.
Oh dear.
You feel dizzy and slump to the ground. When you come to, the surroundings look strange. Turn to 267.
Uh-oh.
What? You now stand at a crossroads. Go north, go south, go west, or go east.
Oh no, I need a new map.
Hang on, let me just check that. I did just say 267, didn't I? Yeah, 267.
337.
No, 267.
267.
Yeah, north, south, east, or west. But you don't know where you are on your map now.
No, so I'd start a new one. 267. Let's go north.
Go north, 312. You follow a long, narrow passageway which goes north, then west, then north again, and you eventually find yourself at a crossroads. Turn to 308. Yeah, geez, man, this has just got a bit of a slog in it. Oh, man. You are standing at a crossroads. To the west, the passageway goes on a few meters and turns northwards. To the north, the passageway ends at a door. To the east, the passage continues and eventually turns southwards. Looking south, the passage goes on as far as you can see. We've been here before.
I know where I am now. Right, that crossroad. Get settled in there. North to the door.
North to the door, 54. North to the door, 54. Are we going through the door?
Yes, please.
Yep. 179. You have entered a large square room. Broken pottery lies scattered all about. One large clay vase is untouched and is full of clear liquid. A large bowl is full of gold coins. As you enter the room, the door slams behind you and you swing round to face a strange-looking creature, half man, half bull, who is glaring at you. He is a minotaur and he is stalking towards you. He lowers his head, horns pointing at your chest, and charges. You must fight it. And he's 9'9".
9'9".
9'9".
Biggest one yet. Right, let's go.
Right, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm on 16.
19.
6 plus the 9. 15.
17.
4, 5, 6, 7.
17.
16, yeah. So what's that?
Hey.
2, 4, 6.
3 left.
3 left, yeah. 8. 16.
17.
Bloody hell. And 5, 14.
21.
Right, that's one dead minotaur.
Boom, boom, bash, smash, crash. What a picture. What a photograph. He's down.
Turn to 5-8, yeah. I think it's all over. It is now. Right, you sort through the broken pots and find little of interest. The liquid looks, smells, and tastes like water. The coins in the pot are fraud. 8 genuine gold pieces lie on the surface of the pile, but underneath they are merely painted pieces. As you tip the vase out, it slips and breaks. A red-coloured key appears, hidden inside a false bottom. You may take this key. It is inscribed with the number 111.
Red key 111. And then what? 8 gold coins.
Yeah. Would you like to rest and eat some provisions?
What am I on? No, I'm good. I'm still at full strength.
Right. Turns 54.
Does it want me to drink the liquid?
Right. You are standing outside a door at the north end of the north-south passage.
Right.
To go south, turn to 308. To go through the door, turn to 179.
What? Am I not in that room anymore?
No, I've just turned to 54 as instructed. And it says
Okay.
you're standing outside a door at the north end of a north-south passage.
Did I leave the room then?
Yeah.
Did I leave the room from the north?
Oh, I don't know. Is going through the door going to take you back in?
Might do.
Yeah, 179 just takes you back into the room you've just come from.
There we go. So let's go south, please.
Go south then, yeah. 308. You are standing at a crossroads. To the west, the passage goes on a few meters and turns northwards. To the north, the passageway enters at a door. To the east, the passage continues and eventually turns southwards. Looking south, the passage goes on as far as you can see. We've definitely been here before.
Yeah, let's go east, back down the way I originally came from. Start searching for a secret room by the sounds of it.
You are standing at a bend in the passageway. You may either go west or south. Go west, go south. Go west and search for secret passages. Go south and search for secret passages.
South and search for secret passages.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're stuck in a bit of a weird loop here, aren't we?
Yeah.
You find no secret passages. However, your rummagings attract the attention of something sinister. Turn to 161 to discover what has appeared in the passageway.
Do we have to remember?
Yeah, 43.
Okie doke.
This is taking us to 161, which is the same. I think is that like roll for a creature thing. It is.
Cool. Roll me a baddie.
Okay, I've rolled a 4, which is a giant rat 5/4.
Giant rat. Let's take him down to Funky Town.
Let's do this. 6, 11.
18.
Okay. 4, 9.
17.
All right, that's one dead rat. And what was that number again? 43. Yeah, we're in a bit of a kind of weird cycle here.
Yeah.
North or south?
South, please.
52. You're at a T-junction. Go south, check for secret passages. Go south and check for secret passages. Go north and check for secret passages, or go east.
East, please.
East 291. You are standing in the middle of an east-west corridor. To the east is a dead end, which you can investigate. To the west is a familiar junction. No shit.
Let me investigate that dead end, please.
Hang on, there's one more. Another passageway, quite a short one, leads off to the north and ends in a large wooden door.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Let's check out that wooden door, please.
Okay, let's do it. 227. Right, hopefully we've broken the thing now. The door opens and you find yourself in a small, smoke-filled room. Sitting in the room around a wooden table are 4 tiny men, each about 1 meter tall, but all are apparently fully mature with weathered skin and long bushy beards. They are cursing, laughing and joking as they play a card game. Quick bit of Magic the Gathering. Each one is leaning back on his tiny chair, puffing a long clay pipe. On the table are a number of copper coins and 4 mugs of ale. As you walk in, their merriment stops. They are on their guard, but don't appear to be too dangerous. One stands up and makes some comment about your lack of manners, not knocking before you came in.
Sorry.
The others nod their agreement. Do you chat to them and try and befriend them? Apologise, bow, and leave the room? Offer to join in their card game? Or draw your sword and go for the leader?
Let's offer to join their card game.
Okay, turn to 100.
I've got 49 gold.
Let's see. Yeah, let's get into this. Hesitantly, they agree to let you join. As you play and chat, they loosen up and eventually you are all laughing and exchanging stories. They seem quite harmless. You may play cards either fairly or you may try to cheat. To play fairly, turn to 346. To cheat, turn to 91.
I'm going to play fairly.
Oh, bless you. 346 then. So again, just like a little random gathering of dwarves.
Yeah.
Sat in a room in this dungeon, surrounded by killer rats and undead creatures.
Vikings? No. Vampires, minotaurs, zombies, and there's some dudes playing cards.
Yeah, just in the middle of it all. The luck of the cards may or may not be with you. You have two choices. You may leave all luck to the cards. Throw 2 dice, and if the number is even, then you lose this number of gold pieces.
Ooh.
If the number is odd, then you win that number of gold pieces.
Let's do it.
Alternatively, you may use your luck to help you win. By doing a test your luck roll.
Oh, okay. No, let's go for the actual gamble because it's worked well so far.
All right, yeah, you go for an even number then, my man.
Number 8.
You've just won 8 gold pieces.
No, I lost 8 gold pieces, haven't I?
Throw 2 dice. If the number is even, then you lose the number. Yeah, you're right. You've got a great short-term memory.
41.
It may have something to do with the wine. Right, on to 131 then. You chat about various things and they seem eager to be friendly. They feel lonely in the dungeon with so much evil about and are happy to speak to visitors of a lawful disposition. They tell you that you are in the maze of Zagor. Oh, that's a thing.
I've got a map for that.
Yeah. The only way out is to go deeper into the dungeon. They tell you that the way through the maze is to leave the room, turn right, left, keep going straight, and then they begin to get a bit vague. They are not entirely sure it is correct. Eventually you thank them and leave the room, go to 291. Have you got that then? Right, left.
Right, left. And then they get a bit vague.
Yeah.
That's going to take us back where we were before, and it's
291.
That's not the right way.
Well, that's what the door. What do you want? You going to call him a liar or what? You know what I mean?
I'll tell him I've been that way.
Al's on his way. All right, take it easy, Al. See you soon, brother.
See you later. Right.
Hope you get better soon, dude.
Left.
And then a bit vague.
That's a bit vague.
You are standing in the middle of an east-west corridor. To the east is a dead end, which you can investigate by turning to 315. To the west is a familiar junction. To go this way, turn to 52. Another passageway, quite a short one, leads off to the north and ends in a large wooden door.
All right.
Well, that was the door you went. That's the door you went through to find the dwarves, isn't it?
Right. So let's go right.
Which is right.
Which is west. Let's go west.
52.
It's a familiar junction.
Yeah. Okay, you're at a T junction. Go south, go north, go east.
We'll go north.
Go north, 354. Are you going to check for secret passages on the way?
No.
No.
That's where we did last time.
Is it?
Yeah.
We are definitely in a weird loop here. Okay, you're at a bend in the passageway where you can go either west or south.
West, please.
308. You are standing at a crossroads. To the west, the passageway goes on a few meters and turns northwards. To the north, the passageway ends at a door. To the east, the passage continues and eventually turns southwards. Looking south, the passage goes on as far as you can see.
South, please.
Go south, 160. You follow a long, narrow passageway which goes south, then east, then south again until you eventually find yourself at a crossroads.
Yeah.
267. Go north, go south, go west, or go east.
South.
South.
There should be something new.
We can only hope. You set off south along a cobbled passageway. It swings west, then south, then west again, until you find yourself in a three-way junction. Go north, go west, or go back east.
Right. That's where it's got. Then they got a bit hazy.
Yeah, this is the bit where they, yeah.
Let's go west.
180. The passageway goes west and then south. Finally, you come to a stop at a dead end.
Okay.
You may return to the three-way junction. You can go north, or you can investigate the dead end.
Let's investigate the dead end.
Investigate the dead end. You're staring at your map as things gone a bit awry.
No, it's all right. I'm good. I'm just mapping out my journey through the maze of Zagor.
You poke around looking for signs of secret doors, but find none. You pause to ponder your situation, and a small jet of gas hisses from the ceiling. You cough and choke to clear your lungs, but collapse to your knees. Your head spins, and you flop to the floor in an unconscious heap. When you come to, you look around in an unfamiliar place.
Is it? It's the crossroads.
You find yourself in a north-south corridor. To the north, the passage turns east to some meters ahead.
Right.
To investigate, turn to 46. To the south, the passageway also turns east. Turn to the south.
Oh, Christ. All right. So it goes, both go east.
Yeah, it's like a fork.
Okay, you bet.
Yeah. Pardon me.
All right, let's go north.
North. This is starting to piss me off.
Try and get out of this maze.
Yeah, we are. We're a bit stuck in a bit of a maze. You are standing in a in a short east-west passageway with a door blocking the way to the east. To the west, the passage turns southwards after several meters. To go round this bend, turn to 4, or to go through to the door, turn to 206.
Door, please.
Take the door. 206. You enter a large square room. In the centre of the room is a grey-haired old man sitting at a desk. His desk is covered in papers and parchments of various sorts, and he holds a long quill pen. He is surrounded by... Is it me, or is this just basically a block of flats?
Yeah.
Or an office building, you know what I mean? Thousands of them line the shelves around the wall from floor to ceiling. As you enter, he looks up at you. Will he recognise you? If you've been in this room before, turn to 284. If not, turn to 341. We've not been here before, have we?
341.
341.
I think this might be the maze master.
Yeah, that we were on before. The old man glares at you as you enter the room. You can apologise, explaining that you've lost your way. Go through the door on the west. Go through the door on the south. Or you may try to talk to the old man. If you want to talk to him, you can either be pleasant or you can demand that he answers your questions.
Let's be pleasant to this old man.
Let's be pleasant, yeah. 220.
There's nothing that screams crawling through a dungeon trying to find treasure than being nice to people.
Yeah. Look, show me the fucking way out, man. He is enraged by your pleasantries. He waves his hand in the air, mumbles a few strange syllables, and then points at you. You feel your head spinning and you pass out. You awake in a dead-end passage. Fucking hell. Steve Jackson and Ian Livingstone is starting to upset me now, lads. Because guess what? You are standing at the north end of a short north-south passage.
Right.
It is a dead end. To investigate the wall, turn to 337. To go southwards, turn to 187.
Southwards, please.
Southwards. Freaking hell. This is starting to peck my head a bit. Is it pecking your head a bit?
I've got the map in front of me, so I'm kind of trying to work it out. So it's not too bad, but without a map, I can imagine it's like just annoying.
You are standing in the corner of a bend in the passage. To the north, the passage ends in a dead end. So you can investigate the dead end to the north or go eastwards.
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 Should hopefully bring me back where that Minotaur was.
You are standing
right.
at a crossroads. To the west, the passage goes on a few metres and turns northwards.
Yeah.
To the north, the passageway ends at a door. To the east...
We want to go south.
We want to go south. 160. Fucking hell. Well, do you think they were aware that they've created this mad, infuriating loop? You follow a long, narrow passageway which goes south, then east, then south again until you eventually find yourself at a crossroads. Turn to the crossroads. 267. I just want a bit of action to go down. All right, the crossroads. You can go north, south, east, or west.
South.
South is
West.
246.
South. West again.
Right, so north, west, or back east.
North.
North. 329.
Here we go.
You set off and find yourself in the middle of a north-south passageway. There is a door in the western wall of the passageway. Opposite the door is a passage going off eastwards. To the north, you can see a door some metres ahead. To the south, you can see a junction. Which will you choose? The door in the west, the door in the north, eastwards or southwards?
Door to the west.
Door to the west, 157. What did I just say? 157? Yeah. The door opens into an east-west passageway which turns north after several metres. To follow this direction, turn to 4. Or you can go... or if you decide against going through the door, turn to 329.
Let's go for it.
Go for it. Turn to 4.
4?
4, yeah.
That sounds like a good break to the...
No, I'm sorry to report you find yourself in a north-south corridor. To the north, the passage turns east some metres ahead, which you can investigate by turning to 46. Or you can go south.
Investigate.
Investigate 46.
We're going to find the old man with his paper and pen again.
Right. Well, don't be so nice to him this time. He's a bit of a dick, this guy. 46. You're standing in a short east-west passageway with a door blocking the way to the east.
Yes, there he
To the west, the passage turns southward after several metres. To go round this bend, turn to 4. To go through the door, turn to 206.
Through the door.
Right, we're going to try it on with this old geezer again now.
Yeah.
Right. You enter a large square room. In the centre of the room is a grey-haired old man sitting at a desk. Will he recognise you?
Yes.
Yes, he will. 284. Finally. Thank you. You again, says the maze master.
Master.
Obviously annoyed at being disturbed. You are disturbing my concentration. Be off with you. You begin to explain that you only returned by mistake, but as you open your mouth, an icy glare from the old man silences you. You decide to leave him to it. To leave by the west door, turn to 46. To leave by the south door, turn to 392.
South door.
South door, 392. I'm about to stab my eyes out here. 392. You are in a north-south corridor. You can go northwards through a large wooden door or south. Well, that'll just take you back into the grumpy old man, won't it?
South.
329. You set off and find yourself in the middle of a north-south passageway. There is a door in the western wall. Opposite the door is a passage going off eastwards. To the north, you can see a door some meters ahead. To the south, you can see a junction. Which will you choose?
Door to the north.
Door to the north.
Junction to the south.
Are you asking me to confirm, or is that what you're choosing? Door to the north.
Oh no, sorry. Door to the north is going to go back to see that dude again.
Yeah, 392. I'm starting to recognise the freaking page numbers now.
So can you read that bit again to me? This is a new place.
Yeah, middle of a north-south passageway. There is a door in the western wall of the passageway.
Right.
Opposite the door is a passage going off eastwards. To the north, you can see a door some meters ahead. To the south, you can see a junction.
Right, so I think we're there. So we want to go west. Door in the west.
Door in the west wall, 157. Yeah, we need something to sort of break on through, don't we? Those dwarves were no fucking good, were they?
They sent us in this balls up to start off with.
The door opens into an east-west passage which turns north after several meters. To follow this direction, turn to 4. If you decide against going through the door, turn to 329.
I think we'll follow. We'll keep on going.
Turn to 4. I think we've been here before, dude. You find yourself in a north-south corridor. To the north, the passage turns east some meters ahead. To investigate, turn to 46. To the south, the passageway also turns east. Turn to 332. We've definitely been here before.
Well, that's just there. It's just one flicking. There's no extra path. Right.
I swear to God, man, the more we walk around this maze, the more I see the viewer count go down. We've dropped to 4. People have just gradually gone, oh, fuck this.
Yeah, it's past midnight. So we're there. Right. So let's go.
Oh, yeah, shit, no.
We want to go back south again. Or east.
Back south.
Back the way we come.
332. You find yourself at a door blocking the east end of the east-west passage. You can go through the door, or looking westwards, you can turn north.
No, through the door.
Through the door, 329. You set off and find yourself in the middle of a north-south passageway. There is a door in the western wall of the passage. Opposite the door is a passage going off eastwards. To the north, you can see a door some meters ahead. To the south, you can see a junction. We've definitely been here before as well. Eastwards, 299. Go on, you can crack this. The passageway runs east for several meters and then runs north. You walk a long way northwards. You may check for secret passages along the way, or simply proceed northwards.
Hold on. So we've gone east, and it's just telling us just keeps going east.
And then runs north.
Okay, that's new. Let's go north. Let's keep going.
Let's go north. Are we going to check for passages on the way? No.
Passages.
359. You are at a crossroads. Go north, south, east, or west.
Is that what it says?
Yep.
North.
North, 190. I'm starting to become less and less enamoured with this.
Me too.
You are in a narrow north-south corridor. There is a dead end to the north. You may check the dead end, or give up and return to the crossroads.
So that's what it was. It's a crossroads with
a dead end to the north.
the dead end there. Go back to the crossroads.
Go back to the crossroads, 359. Go north, go south, go east, or go west.
South.
90.
No, that's where I came from. Got to go west.
West, 385. Oh, Jesus. You travel westwards for several paces Then the passage turns to the north. Some way up, you reach a junction. You may go south or west. To the north, the passage ends shortly at a dead end. If you wish to go up there, turn to 398.
West.
297. You are in an east-west corridor with a T-junction at both ends. Go west or go east.
T-junction at both ends. Okay, go west.
Okay, 150.
My map is fucked.
You are at a three-way junction. Go north, go east, go south.
North.
North, 222. Frickin' hell. You walk up a long corridor round a sharp hairpin bend at the top and finally along an east-west corridor, eastwards to a crossroad. Turn to 85. Frickin' hell. You are at a crossroads. Go north, go south, go east, go west.
Let's just keep going north.
Okay. 106. The passageway ahead runs northward for some time. It then bends to the west and begins to get quite narrow. You reach a small rocky arch, which you will have to stoop to get through. On the other side of the arch, you pause and look around. You are in a large cavern which disappears into distant blackness. The cavern is partially lit by natural light, which streams in through a hole in the roof. You cannot see a way through. As you shine your lantern around the cavern, you hear a rumble. A dull glow flickers in the blackness. Suddenly, a jet of fire shoots from the depths of the cavern, narrowly missing you and singeing the mossy growths on the wall. You throw yourself on the ground and look up to see a large dragon stalking out of the darkness towards you.
Sounds like we made it out of the fucking maze.
And found yourself a dragon, yeah. Smoke curls from its nostrils. Its scaly red skin glistens with an oily covering. The beast is some 15 meters long. How will you attack the creature? Draw your sword or search your memory for another means of attack?
I think I will search my memory for another means of attack. Maybe.
Are we about to use a dragon fire spell?
Possibly.
Well, the next section asks, does the name Farijo DiMaggio mean anything to you?
Certainly does.
If it does, turn to 26. You remember DiMaggio's small leather-bound book and silently mouth the spell contained within its pages. You shout loudly at the dragon and it stops in its tracks. It cocks its head to one side and eyes you suspiciously. You fling a stone at its head and the rock bounces off its nose. The beast lets out an angry cry and breathes deeply, a roaring sound being created from within its throat. The dragon exhales, and from between its teeth you can see another fireball building up. You prepare yourself as the ball of flames come from its mouth, and you cry...
Ekil Erif, Inam Erif, Erif Erif, DiMaggio.
The fireball continues no further. With an agonizing scream, the dragon tries to shake the flames from its snout, but the burning continues. Squealing in agony, the dragon turns its back and leaps into the blackness, flailing its head to the side. Turn to 371.
Boom!
There we go, Dragon Slayer.
We are back. We are through the maze, and
Francisco the Dragon Slayer.
We've just beat a dragon. We're back in business, baby.
Safe for the moment, you investigate the cavern and find a passageway which continues to the west. Turn to 274.
Okay.
274. You leave the cavern along a long, narrow corridor. After several hundred meters, it ends at a large wooden door, which is slightly ajar. Carefully, you ease it open a little further and poke your head around the side to see what's in the room. You see a small old man sitting at a table on his own, playing with a pack of cards. He looks quite harmless, with grey hair and a beard. He is seated. What will you do? Burst through the door, sword drawn, to surprise the old man? Knock on the door and enter, greeting the old man courteously? Get down on all fours and try to creep into the room unnoticed?
Let's knock on the door and say hello.
Knock on the door and say hello. 356. What, geezer? Can I have your gold?
How'd you like? Warlock with your pack of cards.
The old man looks at you, accepts your greeting, and bids you sit down. You sit at the table and notice that he is glaring at you. His piercing stare is becoming hypnotic, but you realise this and break eye contact. He opens his mouth to speak, and to your amazement, instead of an old man's voice, the whole room resonates to a powerful voice which seems to be coming from the walls themselves. You throw a glance back at the man, and you can see him changing before your very eyes. He is of an imposing height. His tattered old rags have become robes of velvet and gold. His black eyes are fixed directly on yours. He has been expecting you.
It's the Warlock. We found him.
The battle will call upon all your reserves of strength and cunning. Your adversary has disappeared and now stands at the far end of the room in front of a door with 2 locks. How will you approach him? Grip your sword and advance towards him. Look through your pack for a weapon to use. Look around the room for another means of attack or defence.
I think I'll start by looking through my pack.
Look through your pack. Okay.
I've got 1 silky glove.
You've got 1 silky glove indeed.
That's not going to help, I don't think.
Okay. You rummage through your haversack. What is in there? You may attempt to use any of the following items if you have them in your equipment list. Potion of invisibility. Eye of the Cyclops. A piece of cheese. Bow with a silver arrow. Or a Y-shaped stick. Well, we've only found 2 out of those 5.
All right.
Yeah.
I think we should start with the invisibility potion.
Invisibility potion. Okay, page 39.
I think the cheese might not be that great, although you never know.
You never know. It could be, yeah. He may have an aversion to sweet-smelling cheese.
Maybe he's lactose intolerant.
Your opponent is surprised as you disappear in front of him, but he raises his hands as if to cover his eyes, and he scans the room with an intense glare. He can sense your presence, but cannot make out exactly where you are. You draw your sword and advance. He tilts his head and sniffs the air. You will have to fight him from a distance, as, if he gets his hands on you, your invisibility will no longer be an advantage. Whilst you remain invisible, you have the following advantages. You may add 2 to your dice roll when determining your attack strength.
Nice.
Each successful attack will cause him 3 points of damage. Each time he inflicts a wound on you, throw 1 die. If the number is odd, he wounds you as normal. If the number is 2 or 4, he only inflicts 1 point of damage. If you roll a 6, you can parry the blow, and he does no damage.
Okay,
right.
That's good.
Okay, we're about to fight the Warlock. He's 11-18.
11-18, eh?
Yeah.
Cool, and I've got quite a few advantages there. And
Yeah, that's pretty good. The invisibility is helping you out. I mean, probably not as much as the cheese would have done, but, you know.
Well, I was hoping I could get the cheese out because he's using his sense of smell, and I was like, maybe. Let's do it.
19.
Oh, no, this is good. So 11 plus 9, that's 20, plus 2, 22.
Yowza.
So what's
He's
that?
down to 16.
But if I then... oh, no, that's 3 damage, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh,
So
3. Yeah, you're right. So he's down to 15.
15.
5. We're on 16 over here.
And 20.
20. Nicely done. He's down to 12.
12.
Oh, that's a good roll. 10. 21 over here.
Oh, that's as it happened. 19.
Oh, right, okay. So you get to roll a die.
2 or 4 is 1 point of damage. 6 is no point. Right, so it's a 1. But I also
So he
get
wounds you as normal.
shield roll,
Oh, yeah.
which doesn't work. So 2 down for me. So that takes me down to 15.
What am I on? 12.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, another good
6,
roll. 9. 20.
21.
Ooh,
Takes down to 9.
9. 6, 7, 18.
23.
Oh, bloody hell. That's not a good roll. 16, 17.
18.
Just one more hit now then, isn't it?
Yeah.
5, 16 over here.
90. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 20.
That's it. You
it.
defeated the Warlock, haven't you? Yeah. Right, turn to 396. With the Warlock now defeated, you know your quest is almost over. You approach the door with 2 locks. There are no keys around. You retrieve 2 keys from your pack, and they turn. You open the door and peer round.
How did it know that I had 2 keys?
I don't know.
It's clever, isn't it?
Yeah. 2, 4, 2. What's happening? The door opens to reveal a small, dimly lit room. The walls are hung with ornate curtains laced in silver and gold. A single flame burns in one corner, throwing a light on a long table in the middle of the floor. On this table is a large chest. You step up to investigate the chest, and from all around, yet from nowhere, a mysterious sound fills the room. It sounds like the rumbling of thunderclouds preparing to make storm. You approach the chest and can see that it is held shut by 3 locks. As you approach, the noise gets louder. Will you hack at the box with your sword to try and split it open? Search through your bags to see if you can find keys to fit.
Oh, let me search through my bag.
I think you've only got 2 keys, haven't you?
I've got a set of keys as well from the boathouse.
Oh, yeah. Okay, 139. I thought we were almost there then with the defeat of the Warlock. Now it's sending us on another little fucking run around. During your adventure, you will have come across various keys and should have collected some of these. You may now use 3 of these keys to try and open the locks on the chest. Each key is identified with a number. To determine whether you have the right keys, add their 3 numbers together.
I haven't got 3 numbered keys. I've only got 2 numbered keys.
If you do not have 3 numbered keys, this is the end of your journey.
Oh.
You sit on the chest and weep as you realise that you will have to explore the mountain once more to find the keys. And it ends there. Fuck that. So there was another key somewhere that we needed to pick up.
Yeah, where's that?
Oh shit, I've no idea.
Got the first key, like 2 rooms in.
I know, I'm flicking through. There's a few pictures here that we never came across. There's like this weird guy doing a coy little, like, you know, showing his ass. I don't think we never came across him, did we? I don't remember a room with paintings. We never did the room with paintings. We did the orc whipping his little minion servant, didn't we? We didn't do a room with 2 helmets in, did we?
No.
No.
Plenty of stuff we didn't do then.
Yeah. A room full of rats. Big hungry rats. Giant rats. We did the room with the hands on the floor. Did the guy with the dog at the boathouse. Oh, we never came across him either, did we?
No.
No.
Shit.
So yeah, we missed somewhere with another key. Dude. Fucking hell. But I tell you what, at 3.5 hours in, I'm not inclined to have another look. Yowza. All right, well, there you go. That was Warlock of Firetop Mountain. How did you find that, Francisco?
I thought it was good, mate.
It was all right. I got a bit fed up on the old... once we got in the mazy bit, it was starting to really do my head in. It was really starting to pet my head, going round and reading the same passage over and over again.
Yeah, that was annoying. I'm still not entirely sure how we get out of that.
No, I'm also not sure. A lot of the creatures you were fighting, you seem to defeat them a little bit too easily.
Skills, isn't it?
Well, sure.